This conference will now be recorded.
Hello everyone, very good afternoon to all of you. Hi guys, hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Good
Very,
afternoon, sir.
very good afternoon and namaskar to all of you. Thank you so much for joining this session. And as you guys know, this session is all about data insights from MS Excel. Right, those who joined on time, thank you so much. All right, definitely Aditya here is saying, sir, my PC is not working and I'm not able to afford a new device as of now. So definitely, I'll provide you with recording a lot of materials here as put in the chat box request. Yes, I'll give you recording, guys. Don't worry. I'll give you enough material. Okay, I'll give you enough material at the end of this session. Okay, so a very quick introduction and expectation settings for today's session. First of all, some people must have met me, some people might not met me. So let me quickly introduce myself, what I do, who I am, and what is this session all about. So my name is Ajit Vishwakarma, and I am a senior data scientist and an industrial psychologist. I'm also a Government of India certified master trainer and a lead assessor. That means on behalf of Government of India, I go to many different industries and I train their employees right from the CEO to a fresher. And I conduct three different types of training programs and I help individuals and organization to grow and scale up. Number one, any organization have three problems. Number one, either it is the problem of the process, right? If it is a problem in the process, or the problem is in the technology, or the problem is in the employees, right? There can be maximum three problems. So my job as a tech enthusiast, as a tech expert, I go and I do something called as TNI and TNA, training need identification and analysis. I find out what is the problem with the process of big companies like Amazon, Flipkart, and TCS, IBM, Wipro, many big top multinational companies, and then I also fix it, and I also train their technical staff and non-technical staff. Right? If the problem is the technology, I'm a technical expert, so I give advice and I help them fix their technologies, and I also train them from latest technologies. So if see you are learning technology so that you can work in industries. What about industry? Industry wants to keep themselves updated to the latest and new technologies. So where will they learn from? Definitely, they will not come back to KC College to learn things, right? So I go there with my team and I help them upgrade themselves and skill themselves in the latest and new technology. And I also tell them how they can use this technology to make millions and millions of rupees. At the same time, I also help their employees grow psychologically and in behavioral way also. Right. So if you're not able to cope up with your life, with some pressure, you're not able to solve problems in your life, you're not able to save time, you're not able to prioritize your work, you're not able to become an 10x type of a person who is very enthusiastic, or in a small nutshell, I help people become leader of their own life, take control of what's going on in their life, and ultimately do good in their life, in their career. So this is in a nutshell what I do. Sometimes in a layman term, or what we call it as in a YouTube term, I'm also called as life and a career coach. So far, it's been a journey of 10 years, and I have trained more than 5 lakhs individuals. Every month, I train close to 50 to 60,000 individuals from various different companies. I've trained TCS, IBM, Wipro, Infosys, Barclays. I'm also training Maharashtra government. I'm training Maharashtra Police, Gujarat Police. I'm training Ministry of IT and Electronics. I'm training Ministry of Commerce. So many of the reputed government organization also relies on my expertise to upgrade themselves, right? So also been a part of many institutions where I train university students also, so that when you come to the industry you are already prepared. So I hold expertise in a lot of technical field also. You name it, and I'm an expert of it. Data science, business analysis, planning, analysis, machine learning. IoT, Advanced Excel, Oracle, Electra, project management tools, Power BI, Tableau, SAP, DevOps, cybersecurity, AR, VR, cloud computing, you name it, and I'm an expert of these technologies. Not only I'm an expert of these technologies, I go ahead and I train top multinational companies in these technologies so that they can use it in their organization and solve their problems. Right? This is something I also I help them. I'll help individuals or group or employees, being an industrial psychologist, to develop certain important key skill sets like communication skills, soft skills, how to present yourself, how to work on your personality, how to develop your basic instincts, how to solve problems, how to manage your work, how to manage yourself, etc. and etc., including how to groom and how to use body language. Now, these things are very important in your personal life and also when you are working for an organization, right? Like I said, I'm a subject matter expert to many top reputed industries and institutions. I've also passed out from VGTI. I was state rank holder, 99.4 percentile. Yeah, that's where my tech background really comes from. I'm also a national level rifle shooter, and yes, I love to meet young people, inspire them, help them understand certain difficult technologies, and maybe in the way help you or guide you in some way so that you can take control of your life and your career, right? That's one of the very important mission I have taken. So I take time to reach out to universities and help them out with their life and their career, right? So here you can see various different programs and event that is happening. Last program that I was doing was training the CEO and his team of vice presidents for Inspire Enterprises. I trained Accenture just 2 days back. I'm training Godrej and Bayans on 2nd of August on various different project management tools and techniques which they are going to use. Okay, so this is a nutshell introduction about me, what I do. You can definitely connect with me on LinkedIn, right? Ajit, www.linkedin.com/in/Ajit Karma. Right? There are other platforms also where you can connect with me. All right, guys. So now that I have introduced myself, let's get on to the task. And this is not the only training program using which I'll be connected with you. I have come up with many different programs and we'll reach out to you and we'll conduct these programs a lot. Yeah. Am I audible to everyone? Am I audible, guys? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is as loud as I can be, guys. Okay. And I speak very loudly, by the way. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So we'll get started with today's program. Today's agenda is very simple, my dear friend. I'm going to talk about how to use Microsoft Excel for data insights, right? But before I go ahead with my session, there are a lot of myths regarding Microsoft Excel. Many of the youngsters think Microsoft Excel is just a small tool, and this tool is basically used to do certain mathematical calculations, right? Am I right? That's what your exposure would have been. However, let me tell you this, all the top multinational companies, every damn multinational company is using Excel on a day-to-day basis to manage their work, manage their team in many different ways. Excel is one of the core technical expertise that you need when you come to any organization. I can name thousands of companies which are using Excel where I go and I train them, right? Big Basket is using it, Accenture themselves, they want this technology to be used, right? Every damn person is using Microsoft Excel so that they can manage different departments. Not only the company wants it, various department wants it, sales department wants it, IT department wants it, right? Marketing department wants it, HR department wants it. Every department uses Microsoft Excel. However, not in the way in which you had been using up to. They use it in a different way. Also, you guys know data science is trending. Yeah. How many of you wish to be a data scientist or had at least thought once, I want to be a data scientist? Yeah. One, two, three. Many of you, right? One of the highest paying jobs, right? A data scientist is actually one of the highest paying jobs, and this field is trending, and you all are most welcome. However, People have absolutely no idea how to become a data scientist. People have no idea in terms of what is there in data science, AI, ML, what not is there, which all areas should I focus, should I learn everything, should I learn only few things. People have absolutely no idea. In fact, even the industry is confused. Okay, people are putting job requirements where everything is mixed. People have no idea what is data scientist, what is business analyst, what is data analyst. People are all messed up and confused. Everybody have their own perspective on internet and in industry also. I'm pretty sure you also have those queries, questions, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do here is this particular training program that I'm going to conduct today here for you is the foundation of data science. Yeah, this is the foundation of data science. It's not just about Excel. It's about how to use Excel and start your journey as data scientist. So I'm going to start with some basic things and then I'll move on very quickly. Now, data science, if you really want to be a data scientist and you want to get into the field of data science, there are three major domains. Okay, let me put it this way. There are three major domains in data science. Number one is being a data engineer. Yeah. Those who were here in yesterday's session, they would have known what is data engineer. So if you want to be a data scientist, number one, you have to become a good data engineer. Yeah. Engineering means engineering means somebody who can build things, right? So what are you supposed to build as a data engineer? You are supposed to build data. So as a data engineer, you will be collecting data, you will be formatting data, and you will be putting it into a nice presentable way. Yeah, you will collect, you will clean, you will format, and you will put it in a nice presentable way. That's the only job you have as a data engineer. All right. So I will train you today practically how to be a data engineer by using Microsoft Excel. There are many tools, my dear friend, but Microsoft Excel is like a dinosaur. It has survived years and years and years and years. Like it is never going to die also. Also, when you use Microsoft Excel, you can actually see things, what's happening. You can see the process. When you use certain other tools for doing data engineering, you really don't get to see what's happening in the background. Here, when you use Microsoft Excel, you can see what's exactly is happening in the background. Okay. Number one, data engineering is happening today. Number two is how to be a after data engineering. There is somebody called as data analyst. Yeah, data analyst. Now, data analyst, the job of data analyst is to study the data that has been collected by the data engineer. So there are many ways in which you can study a data, putting into different views, different types of tables in different categories, and then try to make sense out of it. Right. So today we will also see how to be a data analyst using Microsoft Excel. And third thing that is required is you to be a business analyst. A business analyst's job is very simple. He would produce a lot of reports. If you can see my screen, if you can see here my screen, there are a lot of reports. There are a lot of various types of reports. So my business analyst produce different types of reports and dashboards. And after seeing these dashboards, seeing these reports, which is also called as visualization sometimes, visualization sometimes, right? Any leadership position can take decisions. The sole purpose of data science is to help you do predictions, what is going to happen next, help you do forecasting. Forecasting means know things before it had happened, right? So that you can take well informed decisions. Am I right? For example, if you already know what are the questions that can be asked, that will be asked in the exam, if somebody can tell you that, will you not prepare hard and go to the exam? Some still might not, but if you already know what questions are going to be asked, will you not prepare properly and go to the examination? Yes. Yeah, same way. If I already know what is my expected sales, I would accordingly prepare everything. If I already know whether it is going to rain or it is not going to rain, so I can accordingly take care of things. That's what is data science all about. Data science is also sometimes called as Jyotish Vidya. Yeah, Jyotish Vidya, India mein this parrot is there. Yeah, yeah, those all things will be there. So this is the agenda. I hope the agenda of my 6 hours class is clear. Clear? Done? All right. In that case, let's move forward, my dear friends, and go ahead. Please make sure you are not attending this session from mobile phone. It's very important that you sit at a comfortable posture and then attend this session. Be hydrated at all the time. I will give you enough time to practice these things also. I'll share enough material also, so you can ask questions as and when required. Okay? And there will be a lot of things post session also. So do not worry. You just have to sit there and attend and enjoy this session. One small request that I have is you should have a laptop, internet, and email ID. Microsoft 2016 and above is something that we are expecting you to have. In case today you do not have, don't worry, right? I might give you an installer at the end of the session. You can use it. But as of today, 2016 or anything, any version will work for you. Okay, simple ground rules are there, my dear friends, for this session. I've got a very simple ground rule that you need to follow. Okay. Number one ground rule that I want you guys to follow is, maintain little bit of order and discipline. Okay. Kindly acknowledge. This is an online session. That does not mean this has to be boring. We can make this very interesting if you simply say yes sir, no sir, right? Turn on your cameras. That would be really appreciated. I would really like to see you and then communicate with you. And secondly, what's wrong with turning on the camera, guys? Okay, right? You can just turn on your cameras. It would be really amazing because that way we can have a one-to-one interaction, and that would be absolutely nice, guys. I really don't get, if you turn off the camera, what benefit are you getting? Except you can lie down and attend the session, right? So you can sit for some time, maybe turn on your camera. It would be so great, and the session would look lively. Session when you'll have a look at the recording later on, you'll like it. Okay, I was there, I was attending the session. I would also like it. Oh, so many candidates were there, so many students were there. I like it. Acknowledge and turn on the cameras. Okay, wait for the doubt session, right? So what I'm gonna do here is after the end of every small thing, I will keep a doubt session. I'll ask you any doubts. That time you ask all your doubts so that we can have this session in a beautiful way. All right. While I'm explaining something, if a doubt will come, then what will happen is, okay, I'm in the middle of something, then I have to stop. Just wait for the doubt session. That way, I'll clear everybody's doubt. Okay. Done. These are the three simple rules that you need to follow, and that's it. There are no other rules. Three rules, and we can enjoy as much as possible. I have materials for you. I'll give you materials. I'll also give you recordings. I'll also give you Excel sheets. I'll also give you notes. I'll give you every single damn thing that you want. Right? So no asking, sir, can you give me recording this, that, and all later on. Okay. A simple expectation setting I want to do here. And so, do you guys have any expectation from this session? What are you expecting? One expectation. I saw somebody wants to know how to clean the data, etc., and etc. That I'll definitely go. Cleaning and database creation. Any other expectations you have from today's session? Except, sir, please, pakana mat. Huh, that I'll take care. Don't worry. That I'll take care. Don't worry. Any other expectation from today's session? Do you have any expectations from me? Notes, I'll give you. Recording, I'll give you. Pakao fine, I will not do. Okay. Apart from these three things, organizing data, okay. Okay. Aditya said how to organize the data. Fine. I'll take care of it. What else? What else? That's it. Okay. Shortcuts also I'll cover it up. Don't worry. But shortcuts is more about your own practice. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna give you a list of all great shortcuts. Maybe we'll go through these shortcuts at the end of the session. Okay. So the shortcut is You have to practice it. If I'll tell you, it will not make any sense. But I'll give you a list of all shortcuts, formulas and functions. All the formulas and all the functions I'm gonna cover up. Yes, all new tools. There are so many new things that you have no idea exist in uh, Excel. Data analysis is what this session is all about. Analyzing data, visualizing it. We'll cover up all the three steps of data science: data engineering, data analysis, and data visualization, right? Which is done by my business analyst. Automation, yes, there are few automation tools. So AI in data, AI in Excel, right? Intelligence in Excel, automation, done, all set, all set. These all things I'll cover it up. All right, done. So what I'm gonna do here today is I'm gonna cover up advanced formulas and functions, data handling and manipulation, how to store filter data, and then we'll have Q&A sessions, etc. This is what we'll cover it up. Okay, done. So let's start with the basic thing, which is data engineering. Okay, I'll start with the basic thing, which is called as data engineering. All right. Now, what I want you guys to do here is I'm going to give you an Excel sheet in your chat box. Just open it up. So what you're gonna do here is you're not gonna watch this session just like this. You're gonna practice it along with me, and I'm gonna give you all the data set. Will that be great, guys? Hmm? Yes, yes. So what you can do here is you listen to my voice and you keep practicing it. Listen to my voice, you keep practicing it along with me, and in case you get stuck anywhere, I'll let you know what needs to be done. Right, so let me see how can I share. Hmm. All right. What I'm gonna do here is I'm creating a drive. I'm creating a drive link. Will that be okay? Where I'll post everything. All I need is you save the that drive link for today and for tomorrow's session also. Save that drive link. Will that work for you? Allow me just under a minute. Allow me 10 more seconds, please. I'll very quickly put everything on this particular folder and you quickly download it from there. Done. Dear friends, the link is in the chat box. The link is there in the chat box. There is an Excel file coming up in that drive. Excel file sent. Requested you to please quickly download that Excel file. Done? Let me know when you guys are ready. Let me know when you guys are ready. Just say a yes, sir, I'm ready, and I'll go ahead with the next one. We'll take it in a very slow and a very beautiful pace. Done? The link is in the chat box. The link is in the chat box. If you can just scroll the chat box link, the link is there in the chat box. Link is there in the chat box. Hmm? Link is there in the chat box. Once you are ready, we'll go ahead and we'll get started. Just give me a thumbs up once you are ready. Hmm. Are you guys not able to see the link? None? When you are ready, please let me know, guys. Ready? All right, done. So first job as a data scientist, you should be an expert data engineer, right? You should be an expert data engineer. And what does data engineer do? What does data engineer do? Yeah. What does data engineer do, guys? Collects data. Yes, it collects data. So where all places can data be? Yeah, where all places can data be? Where all places can data be? Collects and build data. Thank you, Mustafa. Thank you, Sohail. Yeah, right. It could be anywhere. It could be from anywhere, right? It could be from any single place. So I'm gonna help you. Number one, before we get down to formulas and everything, let me tell you where exactly does server logs, surveys. It could be from anywhere. The first thing I'll let you help you understand is how to collect data or import data from various different sources. Okay. For that, all you need to do is go to the data tab. Yeah, go to the data tab, get data. Here you can see there are a list of different sources from where you can get data. I can get data from files, whether it is an Excel file, text file, XML, JSON file. I can get data from databases of other softwares. See, I have a billing system. I'm collecting a lot of data. For example, DMart. DMart is doing a lot of billings every day. Okay. Now they come to me, they ask me, sir, my sales are not increasing, or there are certain months where my sales always dip. So what should I do? So there are certain products which are not selling. What should I do? Right? So what I'll do here is I'll ask them, okay, your software is there, right? Yes, sir. Your software is built on top of what? They said, sir, my software is there, it is built on SQL Server. Wonderful. I want that data. So it is built on Oracle database. No problem. I want that data. Right? I want to study what's happening in your store. So I can import data from SAP HANA. SAP HANA is an ERP level software, right? Kellogg's. I was working with Kellogg's where they will implement this. Okay. Now all the automobile companies they work on SAPs, right? Because they have to get parts from different countries and then they give you an estimate. Do you know bikes? There is always a delivery date. You cannot buy bikes or car instantly. Now they give you a delivery date, correct? Now, how do they give a delivery date? Their system tells, okay, if you are ordering a bike now, it will be delivered to you in 40 days. Now, how that 40 days is counted? That 40 days is counted when you will place an order. There are different parts will come from different places of the country. Tires are manufactured by somebody else, right? Different parts is manufactured by different companies or by different country location also. So the coordination from where I will get the part, from where this will come, it is all happening in the SAP, right? So I can take it from anywhere. I can take it from online services, Amazon Web Services, yeah, Microsoft Azure. These all are cloud services. Cloud services. जब भैया का ये वहाँ से ले सकता हूँ मैं. Or any other sources like web, table, SharePoint, Hadoop, right? सब जगह से लिया जा सकता है data. चलो, I'll tell you 3 places from where you should know how to take a data, including server log and everything. First thing, in your drive, I have put up a text file. Did you had a look? There is a text file in the drive. Did you see there is a text file in the drive? Yes, yeah. Please download it. We'll import the text file first. Yeah, please download it. We'll import the text file first. I hope my screen, my audio, my video is available to you guys. At any point of time there is some issue, immediately let me know. I'm sharing my screen and I'm writing using a pen. So this is the text file. This is the text file. Okay. Now many system will give you a dump of data. For example, Sohail said server log. Sohail server log है ना पूरा dump होता है text file में. It's a big dump. Dump means sequence of characters just put up like that only. No header, no footer, no sir, no पाँव, ऐसे बस पटक दिया है उसके. जैसे ये है. आपके मोबाइल में से जैसे आपके कॉल लॉग्स, आपके मैसेजेस, वो सब एक डंप रहता है. तो आई कैन एक्सट्रैक्ट डंप फ्रॉम एनी डिवाइस इंक्लूडिंग मोबाइल फोन. मैं मोबाइल फोन से ना आपका सारा एक्टिविटी, कॉल, मैसेजेस, everything as a dump I can export. Right now that dump could be a text file, XML file, right, a CSV comma separated file. ये सब है ना text file होते हैं varieties. Okay, so do I have anyone from non-computer science? Is there anyone who is non-computer science here? If yes, just let me know, sir. I am. Yeah, just let me know if somebody from non-computer science are there, because then yeah, you are. What? Okay, if one is there, no problem. I'll help you understand. This is for everyone. अच्छा IT ना नहीं, IT computer science bye bye. Okay. Somebody from not from IT and CS. So there are various different types of files: text file, audio file, video file. करेक्ट. तीन ही टाइप के फाइल्स होते हैं ना. चलो ऑडियो वीडियो साइड हटा. टेक्स्ट फाइल के बहुत सारे वेराइटीज होते हैं. डॉट टीएक्सटी फाइल, डॉक फाइल, एक्सेल फाइल इज अ टाइप ऑफ a text file, comma separated files. These are all different types of file. Okay, every file has got a surname. Do you know this? जैसे you have got a surname, right? And your surname is your identity. Same way, every file has got a surname, which is also called as extension. So this file has got extension txt. तो ये किस बिरादरी का है? ये टेक्स्ट फाइल बिरादरी का है. This is a type of a text file, है ना? You know audio file, तो mp3 है, .mp3. तो ये किस बिरादरी का है? ये ऑडियो बिरादरी का है. Extension is what will help you understand वो किस type का file, text file. Now here this text file is there. Now Excel is AI enabled. My Excel is AI enabled. What it will do here is ये डेटा और ये डेटा के बीच में क्या है, एक स्पेस है, और ज्यादा स्पेस है तो टैब बोलते हैं. If there is one space, it's called space. When there is 3-4 space, it is called as tab. टैब है. तो ये क्या करेगा, हम देख रहे हैं कि ये दो डेटा टैब के थ्रू सेपरेटेड है, तो वो पैटर्न ऑटोमेटिकली एनालाइज करेगा before it starts importing it, and it will ask you to do it. So what we'll do here is we'll do it actually and see data कहीं है, डाउनलोड में है, डाउनलोड में है, ये सेल्स डेटा.
So, are you sharing screen?
Oh, I should be. Huh. Done?
Yes,
Done,
visible.
done, done. Yeah. Do let me know, guys. You know, it's raining and there is a lot of internet issues almost everywhere. All right. Yeah. Huh? That's why I asked you, is my screen visible or not? Anyway, it's okay. All right. Data, data, text file. My data is there in my data. My downloads, I just downloaded it. Here, import. Yeah, it's quickly analyzing it. It's AI enabled. It's AI enabled, so it'll quickly analyze it. Yeah, see. Now this is my import folder. Have a look and please repeat the steps along with me. I'll give you, after every step, I'll give you 60 seconds to perform it. Number one, which is the origin of this file? In which language it is being built? So my Excel now supports almost all languages, right? Japanese, ASCII, almost all languages, right? This is supporting. It also supports Arabic, and even support of Hindi is there. So it is not just that I can import data which is English data only. Multi-language data, different types of languages are there. All those languages of data can be imported. Is there any customized language also? That also I can import. Now delimiter. Delimiter, is it a simple technical word? See, we ITCS people now, we like to sound cool, isn't it? मैं cool लगना होता है ना. ITCS से हमें थोड़ा cool लगना होता है. So in the journey of being cool, what we do is, हाँ, हम सिंपल चीजों को बहुत बड़े बड़े कॉम्प्लिकेटेड नाम दे देते हैं. ठीक है, हाँ, just to sound cool. Okay, nothing else. Okay, so one column is separated by another column by some kind of a separator. So हम separator बोल सकते थे. We could have said it is separated by tab, or whether the data is separated by comma, which is not. Okay, whether the data is separated by comma, or the data is separated by colon, or a space, or a tab. You have to pick how it is separated. You can also customize, and you can see. So you will download data from various different websites. Last, I downloaded a data from a government website, and they had a PDF, and the format was very messy. So I had to customize the width. इतने width में एक column है, दूसरे width में एक column है. I can customize it. Idea here is to find a common pattern in my data. यहाँ पे tab is the key. Tab is XYZ space. Tab is there on your keyboard. 4-5 space पे tab होगी. Delimiter. Also simply separator. Now what it is doing is it is analyzing top 200 rows and giving you a preview. If you want bigger and bigger preview, you can get a bigger preview also. Done. Now before you click on load, कर दिया क्या load click? Did you guys click on load? नहीं करना था. Okay. Now I would like to see whether this data is in correct format or not. Data will not always be this clean and crisp. ये तो बहुत clean and crisp था. आया import कर लिया सब proper structure में है मैंने डाल दिया. डेटा मिसिंग हो सकता है, डेटा अच्छे फॉर्मेट में नहीं होगा, तो आपको उसको फिक्स करना होगा. हाउ विल आई फिक्स इट? बाय ट्रांसफॉर्म डेटा. सेकंड बटन, क्लिक ऑन ट्रांसफॉर्म डेटा. जी हाँ, क्लिक ऑन ट्रांसफॉर्म डेटा. At any given point of time guys, if my screen, my audio, video, something is not shared, नहीं दिख रहा है, so just let me know. Right, it's raining, there is internet issues and all happening, whatnot. Done. Now this is called as Power Query Editor. Power Query Editor. Now somebody said, sir, data cleaning कैसे करें? You know, somebody said at the very beginning of the session, sir, will you also train us for how to clean the data? Yeah, this is how you clean it. This is washing powder, Nirma, and Surf Excel. So this is everything. Okay, this is everything. This is where you'll clean the data. Your data might not be in the right format even after importing it, and you would like to do a lot of cleaning process to it, cleaning and transformation, cleaning, slicing, transformation, and there is a tool which is AI enabled within the Microsoft Excel called as Power Query Editor. Okay, done. So let me tell you what type of cleaning you can do. Number one, number one. Here it shows data type. Data type. What is data type? Data type is again there are many type of data. तो data किस community को belong करता है वो वाली बात कर रहे हैं. Data type is to which community it is belong. जैसे यहाँ हम अलग अलग community से belong करते हैं ना, वैसे इंसान तो है एक ही है बट अलग अलग कम्युनिटी से बिलोंग करता है. जैसे नंबर्स, क्या ये नंबर वाली कम्युनिटी को बिलोंग करता है या ये टेक्स्ट की कम्युनिटी को बिलोंग करता है जो जनरल है, इसमें सब आ गया. क्या ये डेसिमल की कम्युनिटी को बिलोंग करता है, करेंसी वगैरह की कम्युनिटी को बिलोंग करता है. देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ डेटा. सो इट विल ऑटोमेटिकली रिकॉग्नाइज द डेटा टाइप. यू कैन डेफिनेटली चेंज इट. चेंज टाइप, होल नंबर है, परसेंटेज है, डेसिमल है, करेंसी है. It may automatically recognize it, it may not recognize it. So you can change the data type. For example, देखो ये रहा डॉलर, ये सेल्स है. देखो इसका टाइप क्या है, टेक्स्ट है. Do you get it? But this is a sales, this is a figure, this is a money. So what should be its data type? What should be its data type, guys? Can I have a quick feedback? इसका data type क्या होगा? It's a type currency, right? It's a type currency. So I'll change it to currency. Now it is asking you want to replace and convert it. Yes, replace and convert it. Now the reason why it is giving you an error is because it already had a dollar before it and I'm trying to convert it into rupee. Okay, it already had dollar before it. So I'll again go ahead and convert it into type text. Okay, type text. Now this is a whole number. So it is already telling it is a number. 123 means number. You can click here and you can change the type. Right? You can click here and you can change the type. This is month. This is year. So if you have to change the type, you can change the type. Why the changing of type is so important? Suppose after you have prepared the data, you want to apply certain formulas to it. If the type is currency, then it will accordingly the formulas will work. Having a correct data type is always important, so that when you use advanced formulas, it applies. Now there are few more things you can do. There are certain columns that you are not required. You don't require certain columns. For example, you don't require say number of units, or say region, or say who is the salesperson. You can simply remove the column. You can remove the column. You can split the column into two parts. You can keep a certain row, or you can remove a certain row. You can group it. There are many operations that you can do here, which we'll do in some time. As of now, let's close this one. We'll import one more file where we'll do all these operations. Now, what else steps you are applying here? Any transformation that you do, all these steps will be listed down here. Suppose you deleted something, आपने कुछ delete कर दिया या आपने कोई change कर दिया type. जैसे यहाँ पे मैंने किया and it was not allowing me because there is already a dollar attached to it, right? Now I have to do some more transformation to it before I apply this change. तो ये सारे steps यहाँ पे आ जाएंगे on the right hand side. I can undo any step. Go back and go forth any number of time as possible. I can also change the name of this. Yeah, done. Now, before I do close and load this thing, Power Query Editor will also help me to add more and more things from the source. Can you see this source option? Data एक ही जगह थोड़ा मिलेगा, मुझे मल्टीपल जगह से डेटा लेना है और कलेक्ट करना है सब चीजों. I might be required to study multiple different data from different sources. So I'm going to import one more data from an Excel sheet. So did you guys see that I have sent a financial sheet? There's a financial sheet. Can you see a financial sheet on the drive? This, import this. This will slowly become amazing, guys. Just wait. Financial sheet. There is one more Excel sheet called as financial sheet. This is gonna get very interesting. So we'll take process, tool, and technologies all together. See, more than tools, you have to understand the process, what's happening. Tool is already there with you. Excel, you already have it. But in what all wonderful ways can I use it? And especially as a data scientist, how can I use it? Just let me know in the chat box. Done. Don't do anything. Just reach this step. I'll repeat the step for you. मैंने एक डेटा इंपोर्ट कर लिया, राइट? आई इंपोर्टेड वन डेटा और ये आ गया यहाँ. अभी एक ही डेटा थोड़ा ना स्टडी करेंगे. अरे हमें तुम्हारा सेल्स डेटा भी चाहिए, हमें मल्टीपल डेटा फ्रॉम मल्टीपल सोर्सेज चाहिए, और उन सबको कंबाइन करके मैं स्टडी करूंगा ना. एम आई राइट? यस. तो लेट मी ऐड वन मोर डेटा सोर्स. तो यहीं से हो जाएगा, इसी जगह से हो जाएगा, पावर क्वेरी एडिटर से हो जाएगा. यू डोंट नीड टू गो बैक टू एक्सेल. Click on new source here at the right side. Click on files, click on an Excel sheet. So I'm importing data from another Excel sheet into my Excel sheet. Next level thing is happening slowly. And your financial sheet is there in your Google Drive. The financial data is there in your Google Drive. Yeah. I hope guys you have the link to the drive. Mhm. Let me send it again for you. In the chat box. But the link is there. Those who might have just joined in, these files, all these files on which I am working has already been shared with you. मैं जिस जिस फाइल पे काम कर रहा हूँ मेरे स्क्रीन पे फाइल्स मैंने सब शेयर कर दिए आपको. ये ड्राइव का लिंक है, यहाँ पे आपको मिल जाएगा. Anyone who has not received it or facing troubles in accessing the files, please let me know now. Otherwise बोर हो जाओगे. This is an hands-on session, guys. यहाँ ज्ञान नहीं, यहाँ स्किल्स बांटा जा रहा है. Done? Ready? Can I go ahead? Some people must have done like this. Some people would take some time. We'll take everybody. Slow, fast, CSIT, non-CS, non-IT. This session is for everyone. If you are math stats, this is for you. If you are economics, BA, BCom, it is for everyone. Thank you, Mustafa, for asking. Guys, I'm not here to flaunt that I know a lot of things. Okay? I'm here to train you. तो अगर कोई आगे या पीछे रह जाता है या नहीं समझ में आता है, आप सब लोगों से विनती है, आदर है, निवेदन है, चेष्टा है, प्रतिष्ठा है कि आप लोग मुझसे पूछ लो या मुझे बोलो सर 1 मिनट रुक जाओ, नहीं हो रहा. यू आर ऑल्सो अलाउड टू शेयर योर स्क्रीन. सर मेरे को स्क्रीन शेयर करना है, नहीं हो रहा, मैं फंस गया हूँ कहीं, तो बताओ क्या करना है. आई विल हेल्प यू. दिस इज अ ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम फॉर यू. दिस इज नॉट फॉर मी टू शो व्हाट ऑल थिंग्स आई नो. ओके ओके मुस्तफा. Mustafa, this step you have done, sales data import. Yeah, let me repeat it again from very basics. Okay, what I'm going to do here is data engineering. Click on data, import data from text file. एक एक्सेल शीट ओपन करो. ये एक्सेल शीट मैंने शेयर किया है. क्लिक ऑन डेटा. डन. Files already there in your drive which I have shared. Click on text, data, from text. Now here that text file and the Excel file is there. So the text file you import. ये import हुआ देखो. Options explain कर दिए मैंने. Then you click on load transform data. Load transform data. Where is load transform data? It's here. Click on load transform data. Done. I'm repeating all the steps, guys. Done. Then Mustafa, this is called as
Load.
power.
So we have to tap load or transform?
No, transform data, not load. Okay, because load तब करते हैं जब we are very sure कि this is the data I want to work on now. Okay, load करना है हमें, not now. Load यहाँ से हो जाएगा, देखो close and load. Load अभी नहीं करेंगे, करना है, load तो करना ही है हमें, और अभी नहीं करेंगे, अभी और भी बहुत सारी चीज करनी है. ठीक है. See, I'll tell you, it will come धीरे धीरे. It will all make sense in some time, guys. Don't worry. 2-4 स्टेप मेरे कहने पे कर लो, फिर धीरे धीरे समझ में आ रहा है क्यों हो रहा है, किस लिए हो रहा है, कहाँ जा रहा है. Okay. Click on transform data, not on load data. Transform data पे देखो ये ओपन हो जाए. Power query. Now this Power Query editor is basically there to clean the data, to put it into different formats. आप रो डिलीट कर सकते हो, आप कॉलम डिलीट कर सकते हो, आप कॉलम को दो पार्ट में स्प्लिट कर सकते हो, आप इसका डेटा टाइप चेंज कर सकते हो, आप ट्रांसपोज कॉलम को रो को कॉलम बना सकते हो, आप ग्रुपिंग कर सकते हो, राइट? आप फॉर्मेट चेंज कर सकते हो, ऑल द एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ क्लीनिंग अ डेटा। यू कैन ऐड सम मोर एडिशनल कॉलम्स टू इट। अगर कुछ मिसिंग है तो आपने नया भी क्रिएट कर लिया। सो यू कैन बेसिकली क्लीन इट इन ऑल द वेज। Okay, इसमें कोई खास क्लीनिंग रिक्वायर्ड नहीं है, so I'm not doing it. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna import some more data and I'll clean it. Done? तो स्टेप्स देखो, डेटा इंजीनियरिंग चल रहा है अभी। आज डेटा इंजीनियरिंग तक का काम कर लेंगे, कल मिलेंगे तो डेटा एनालिसिस और बिजनेस एनालिसिस कर लेंगे। तो आप एक बेसिक डेटा साइंस पूरा आपको समझ में आ जाए। डन? कैन आई गो अहेड? मुस्तफा, डन? Two button clicks, import and then transform. Next one is click on new source, file, Excel. New source, file, Excel. New source, file, Excel. New source is on the right hand corner. Done? Now there is an Excel sheet called as financial Excel sheet that I have shared with you. Okay, that I have shared with you. Ye wala. There is one sheet that I have shared with you on your Google Drive. Okay, download that as well and select the financial Excel sheet and click on import. Click on import. See, अभी मैं कुछ फॉर्मुलेज वगैरह नहीं लगा रहा हूँ, मैं सिर्फ डेटा कलेक्ट कर रहा हूँ अलग अलग सोर्सेस। कैन यू सी देयर आर 3 टेबल्स व्हिच इट शोइंग? दो तीन चीजें दिखा रहा है। यस, कैन यू सी इट? Can you see it? This is called as navigator. I imported a data and this data have many data inside it. इसके अंदर बहुत सारे डेटा है जो AI ने पता लगाया है। इसमें से ना I want cookie sales। सुनो मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ अभी, मैं अलग अलग सेल्स डेटा इंपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ। ओके, सेल्स डेटा ऑफ कंपनी ए, नाउ सेल्स डेटा ऑफ अनदर कंपनी विद सेल्स कुकी। कुकी मतलब अरे अरे वो अंग्रेजों का बिस्कुट है ना, अंग्रेजों का बिस्कुट। ओके, cookie sales. Select cookie sales, click on OK. Select cookie sales and click on OK. Done. It will take few seconds and it will load it. Here. Here. Done. Done. Can you see this? Okay. Click on File. Calvin, just click on File. Click on Excel Workbook. Select the financial import data, financial sheet data. Can you see that? Click on Import. Your navigator will automatically open. See, I just did an import of text file. Now I am importing an Excel file. ये रहा, इसमें cookie data select करो. If your PC is slow, it will come in few seconds or maybe few extra seconds. Then click on OK. Steps clear? Cookie sales data select करना है, finance नहीं, sheet 1 नहीं, cookie sales data. Import it. ये देखो यहाँ आ गया. Now guys, can you see here? I have two data. I have the previous data and I also have the new sales data. ठीक है, done. Can I go ahead? Again, this data is there, right? अगर मुझे इसमें से कोई कॉलम नहीं चाहिए, आई कैन रिमूव इट. कोई कॉलम मुझे रखना है तो आई कैन कीप इट. डुप्लीकेट वैल्यूज निकालनी है तो निकाल देता हूँ मैं. टॉप के 5, सिर्फ टॉप के 100 डेटा ही चाहिए, बॉटम के 100 डेटा ही चाहिए, मैं उतना रख सकता हूँ. आई कैन स्प्लिट ए कॉलम इनटू 2. जैसे ये है, मैं क्लिक करूँ स्प्लिट कॉलम. ओके, सो स्प्लिट कॉलम, तो ये बीच में से स्प्लिट हो जाएगा. सी, स्प्लिट कॉलम यूजिंग स्पेस. ये देखो, ये स्प्लिट हो गया. चॉकलेट चिप बिकेम चॉकलेट एंड चिप. दिस इज व्हाट इज डेटा क्लीनिंग. डेटा क्लीनिंग यही है. ओके, वेयर यू कैन स्प्लिट इट, रिमूव इट एंड पुट इट एज फॉर योर फॉर्मेट. कुछ ऑपरेशन गलत हो गया, जैसे अभी मुझे स्प्लिट नहीं करना था बट मैंने कर दिया. आई कैन कम हियर, I can come here on the left hand side and undo a process. ये देखो, undo हो गया. ठीक है, तो I can clean this data. अगर डेटा सही फॉर्मेट में नहीं है तो this data is a neat and clean data. I need not do any cleaning to it. Alright, ठीक. इसका डेटा टाइप चेंज कर सकता हूँ, हेडर चेंज कर सकता हूँ, इसको रिप्लेस कर सकता हूँ, दूसरे फॉर्मेट में डाल सकता हूँ मैं. आई कैन डू ऑल काइंड ऑफ कटिंग, क्लीनिंग, चॉपिंग, everything I can do here. Simple options are there which anybody can understand. अगर आपका सही फॉर्मेट में नहीं है. Alright, now this is where it is gonna get interesting. सुनो, तुम लोगों के पास OIC है? Do you guys have OIC? Do you guys have OIC? Yes, no? Yes, do you guys have OIC? No, yes. OIC है आप लोगों के पास या नहीं है? Guys, can I have a quick acknowledgement? Do you guys have OIC? हाँ, yes, बहुत लोगों के पास OIC है. बहुत लोगों को OIC क्या है नहीं पता है. नहीं है ना, दो चार, बहुत सारे लोगों को नहीं है OIC लोगों के पास. So OIC stands for, yes, anyone? What is OIC stands for? O O I C. डेटा साइंटिस्ट बनना है तो OIC चाहिए. OIC नहीं है तो डेटा साइंटिस्ट नहीं बन सकते. Yes, thank you so much, इशिता. Yes, इशिता के पास OIC है. OIC stands for observation. You should be a good observer. You should be able to observe what's going on around, and you should be able to imagine things. आप ऑब्जर्वेशन के साथ साथ चीजें इमेजिन कर पाओ. And you should have CS, common sense. Okay, common sense, observation, imagination, and common sense. So I hope everybody has it, right? I believe everybody has it. Okay, now you prove whether you really have it or not. I'm going to ask you a very simple question. ये मेरा डेटा है, राइट? इसमें कंट्री है, फॉन्ट के टाइप का, इसको कितना यूनिट सेल हुआ, पर यूनिट क्या कॉस्ट था, ये भी है, कितना रेवेन्यू आया. See, now this revenue is there in numbers, right? So this is basically a currency. Am I right? तो इसको करेंसी में कन्वर्ट करना चाहिए. इसको करेंसी में कन्वर्ट करना चाहिए. See, this is converted into currency now. This is now a currency. डेटा टाइप क्यों कन्वर्ट करना होता है? इसलिए कन्वर्ट करना होता है, कई बार सही फॉर्मेट में नहीं रिकॉग्नाइज होता. थैंक यू सो मच. Thank you so much for that wonderful announcement. ऐसे कुछ अनाउंसमेंट और इम्पोर्टेंट है तो बोल सकते हो बीच बीच में, देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम, इट्स नॉट दैट वी आर डूइंग समथिंग इम्पोर्टेंट हियर। ऑलराइट। तो ट्रेन में, लोकल ट्रेन में होता है ना, आप कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट बात करो और सडनली अनाउंसमेंट आ जाता है, टुडे स्टेशन। हमारा इधर फील इरिटेटेड, अभी अनाउंसमेंट होना था। Okay. I just converted a data type of revenue into currency. Okay. Done. Now this is my data, country and everything. Now how will I find out in which country I'm doing good and in which country I'm not doing good, and in which country should I focus more, in which country should I invest more? How will I find out? This is a common sense question. What all parameters should I consider when I'm targeting any particular country to sell my chips, cookie, to sell my biscuit, in order to sell profit, profit, revenue, profit. So revenue is there already. Revenue is there. Suppose there is a country X and there is a country Y. Here I have sold 100 cookies, and here I have sold 1000 cookies. Okay. In which country, country X or country Y, I am performing good? In which country, country X or country Y, I am performing good? Country Y. You all are wrong. I'll tell you how. Imagine if the population of country Y is say 2000. Sorry, not 2000. Imagine the population of country Y is say 20,000. Just giving an arbitrary number. Okay. Out of 20,000, 10,000 people are eating my cookies. Imagine this country have a population of 150. Out of 150, 100 people are eating my cookies. Now tell me which country is performing, in which country is my company performing better? Now tell me. X. X, right? Yes, X. So did you see population plays an important role? डिपेंड करेगा ना कंट्री का पॉपुलेशन क्या है। कंट्री में 1000 लोग हैं और 800 लोग कुकी खा रहे हैं तो बढ़िया चल रहा है, और क्या करोगे इससे ज्यादा यहाँ पे? व्हाट एल्स यू विल डू हियर, राइट? व्हाट एल्स यू विल डू हियर? यू हैव टू फोकस हियर। यहाँ सेल्स पुअर है, हियर माय सेल्स आर एब्सोल्युटली पुअर। आई एम नॉट पॉपुलर हियर, आई एम वेरी डैम पॉपुलर इन दिस कंट्री, राइट? See, this is how data scientists will think. Sales वाला, see what is difference between sales manager and a data scientist? Data scientist वो चीजें देख सकता है जो कोई नहीं देख सकता. That means population is an important criteria. Do you agree now? Do you agree? Yes. Do you agree, guys? Yeah. थोड़ा acknowledgement कर दो यार बीच में. हाँ ना, yes sir, no sir बोलो तो at least I'll know कि somebody is listening to me. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. But anywhere in this sales report, my dear friends, can you see population data? Hmm? Do you go to DMart and DMart also asks you take your census? Will DMart also do census? will DMart also see who is living in their area, go to every home and ask how many people are there in your home, can you please tell me? नहीं, मेरे मैनेजर ने बोला है नंबर ऑफ पॉपुलेशन भी स्टडी करो. तो डीमार्ट क्या आपके घर पे जाकर के आपका पॉपुलेशन भी स्टडी करेगा? क्या कर सकता है? अलाउड है? नहीं, राइट? नहीं. But then there are other government agencies, non-government agencies who have the data. Am I right? There are other agencies who have the data. I don't have it. Okay. So I get data from 3 to 4 different sources. ये भी बताता हूँ. Number one, open data. Open data are of many formats. Number one, open data on internet. There are many survey conducting open source data that you will get. Okay. Open data by the government. Open data by the government. Right? इंटरनेट पे फ्री वेबसाइट्स में से कुछ डेटा मिल जाएगा जो पोस्ट कंडक्ट करते हो, राइट? दैट विल हैपन एंड बाय सम कंपनीज विल गिव यू द डेटा. नेक्स्ट इज देयर आर पेड डेटा. Paid data is available by many survey conducting companies, many websites जिनका काम ही है डेटा कलेक्ट करना. कॉम्पिटिटर्स का डेटा आपको मिल जाएगा. You will get all the data of the competitors. How do those companies have this data? They conduct surveys. Okay. And they use certain technologies like sampling, population. बहुत सारे होते हैं टेक्निक्स जिसको यूज करके एक्यूरेट डेटा कलेक्ट किया जाता है. All right. So let me open up a piece of browser. Yeah. So Ministry of Stats. Data.gov.in. Ministry of Stats and Program Implementation, my dear friends. Here you can download all the data, possibly all, free of charge. Okay, domestic product size, GDP, current pricing of GDP, matrimonial data, all the different type of data. Right, you are part of this data. You can download all of these data publicly. Ministry of Statistics. This data are published on a quarterly basis. हर साल में ये डेटा पूरा कलेक्ट होता है. स्टैटिस्टिकल ईयर बुक, सारा डेटा मिलेगा. नेशनल अकाउंट्स डेटा, कितने लोग टैक्स पे कर रहे हैं, नहीं पे कर रहे हैं, कितने लोगों का क्या पॉपुलेशन है, कहाँ रह रहे हैं. ईयर वाइज यू विल गेट ऑल द बुक्स एंड यू कैन गेट दिस डेटा. बट जब आप ये डेटा डाउनलोड करोगे, दिस डेटा विल नॉट बी इन अ नीट एंड क्लीन फॉर्मेट. एरिया एंड पॉपुलेशन, पेमेंट, एग्रीकल्चर, हॉर्टिकल्चर, लाइव स्टॉक, फिशरीज, राइट? दिस लिस्ट इज एवर एंडिंग. Okay. Now this data will not be in a ready format कि आप डायरेक्ट यूज कर लो इसको. ये देखो, ये रहा टेबल, Excel. I just downloaded one of the data that government of India is providing. Estimated birth rate, death rate. Okay, this will take a while. देखो वो डेटा आ गया, मैं इसे इंपोर्ट कर सकता हूँ. इंपोर्ट फ्रॉम एक्सेल फाइल. This data is public. This is not a personal data. This is a government of India conducted survey. ये देखो ये रहा. And this data is public. I'm importing this also. ओपन पब्लिक डेटा है. इसको स्टडी करके गवर्नमेंट पब्लिक करती है ना. अभी जैसे गवर्नमेंट ने कोई पॉलिसी लॉन्च किया, कुछ भी लॉन्च किया, तो उससे कितने लोगों को इफेक्ट हुआ, ऐसा नहीं होता पार्लियामेंट में किसी ने बोल दिया कि हमने ये किया हमने वो किया और हम आंख बंद करके मान रहे हैं, ऐसा नहीं होता। पूरा डेटा कलेक्ट किया जाता है, तब जा करके द मिनिस्टर्स दे टेल। ये गवर्नमेंट ऐसे नहीं चलती है दोस्त, ये गवर्नमेंट बहुत साइंटिफिक तरीके से चलती है। स्पेशली इंडियन गवर्नमेंट वर्क्स वेरी साइंटिफिकली। पूरी मिनिस्ट्री जो डेटा कलेक्ट करती है, एक प्रोग्राम इम्प्लीमेंट होता है तो देखते हैं, पहले सर्वे करते हैं, ऐसे नहीं पॉलिसीज बनती है, ऐसे नहीं कोई भी चीजें बनती है, उसके पीछे पूरी स्टडी होती है, फिर से इसे इम्प्लीमेंट करना होता है। वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट चैलेंज इन इंडिया इज इतने सारे लोग हैं तो कैसे हम पॉलिसीज रोल आउट करेंगे। आईएएस ऑफिसर, आईपीएस ऑफिसर, सीनियर डेटा साइंटिस्ट, हम सब बैठ करके लगते हैं पॉलिसीज बनाने में। तो all the policies are made based on all the data collection that we do. There is a lot of data science and data engineering happening. ये देखो गवर्नमेंट का डेटा है, 80 से 4 में कितने लोग हैं अभी आपने देखा, ये इसे मैं इंपोर्ट कर लेता हूँ। I'm not going to use this data. Can you see this data is not in a proper format? बहुत सारे देखो फालतू वैल्यूज है, तो मैं क्या करूंगा, I'll get rid of some of the data, remove, remove rows, remove errors. I can remove it. Yeah, I will remove it. Exactly. यहाँ पे सारे ऑप्शंस है ना, आई रिमूव इट। देखो ये अलग डेटा आ गया, ये नल डेटा आ गया, सो आई रिमूव इट। रिमूव ब्लैंक रोज, देखो रिमूव कर दिया ब्लैंक रोज। ओके, इट रिमूव्ड ऑल द ब्लैंक रोज। दिस इज ईयर वाइज ईयर डेटा बीइंग कलेक्टेड। Now here also there are a lot of things that are not required. So here also I can remove, क्या remove करना है, क्या रखना है, नहीं रखना है। So I'll clean it in whatever way I deem it fit. डेटा को देखो, आंख से ऑब्जर्व करो, कहाँ क्या गड़बड़ है, देख करके उसको डिलीट करके क्लीन करके डेटा को सही फॉर्मेट में रखो। ओके, डन। This I don't want. I just give you a demo. I just gave you a demonstration how to import data from government websites. Similarly, we have open data platform, Government of India, open government data. Here you'll have all the list of data that you can import. You will also have the API. API जिसको नहीं पता है, ये डेटा गवर्नमेंट आपको अपने सॉफ्टवेयर या टूल्स में इंपोर्ट करने के लिए अलाउ भी करती है। API is how you can connect to the database of the government of India and fetch this open database, right? हाँ, ये ना, ये बात बड़े बड़े कंपनीज को नहीं पता रहती है, एंड दे आर वेस्टिंग लॉट ऑफ मनी इनटू मार्केटिंग। I personally have helped people understand data science and how to use data science to make marketing strategies and business strategies, and people have made crores of rupees out of it, right? And I sit with their CEO and MD and we formulate क्या करना है, next step क्या रहता है। Okay, that's how powerful data science and Excel is. Yeah, I can take name of few companies, but सही नहीं रहेगा this recorded session where we use this for business development. आप भी यूज कर सकते हो बिजनेस डेवलपमेंट के लिए, राइट? मुझे इससे पता चल जाएगा मेरे यहाँ पे, सपोज आई एम अ कंपनी, आई एम कमिंग अप विद फैशन ब्रांड फॉर यूथ। अरे आई शुड नो ना हाउ मेनी यूथ आर देयर इन माय एरिया, विच एरिया इज मोर यूथ, विच एरिया इज मोर कॉलेज, विच एरिया इज मोर यूनिवर्सिटी, कहाँ पे मैं अपना स्टोर सेटअप करूंगा। ऐसे तो ना रैंडमली आई विल टेक डिसीजंस। डू यू गेट इट? व्हाई डेटा साइंस इज इंपॉर्टेंट? Data science helps you take 99.9% accurate data decision which humans cannot take. See, as a human, I can take decision, but my decision would be based on my experience. Experience may get outdated. एंड मैं कितना भी अच्छा क्यों ना हो, मैंने कितने भी दुनिया क्यों नहीं देखी हो, मैं डिसीजन लूंगा तो 70%, 80%, 90% करेक्ट होगा, राइट? बट जब आप डेटा इंजीनियरिंग के थ्रू, डेटा साइंस के थ्रू डिसीजंस लेते हो, दैट इज 99.9% एक्यूरेट। व्हाई? बिकॉज हम इतनी सारी चीजें कंसीडर करते हैं उसके अंदर जो ह्यूमन नहीं कर पाता। Now did you understood why everybody is rushing towards data science? बिजनेस बढ़ाना है डेटा साइंस, सेल्स बढ़ानी है डेटा साइंस, मार्केटिंग करना है डेटा साइंस, प्रोडक्शन बढ़ाना है डेटा साइंस. ओके. सो कोविड एग्जांपल, रेड जोन येलो जोन था कोविड में, था नहीं था? रेड जोन येलो जोन, कोविड में तुम यहीं थे कहीं और घूम रहे थे? अब those decision was taken by this simple excel sheet. फटाफट डेटा इंपोर्ट किया और इससे वो काम हुआ पूरा. ओके, ऑलराइट. Continuing with the example, I want world population data. अरे ये तो फ्री में मिल जाएगा. वर्ल्ड पॉपुलेशन डेटा विकिपीडिया, ये देखो विकिपीडिया के पास है, फ्री में अवेलेबल है. हाउ टू इंपोर्ट डेटा फ्रॉम ओपन इंटरनेट. May I also share this link with you? Link is there in your chat box. देखो इधर सारे कंट्री का पॉपुलेशन करंट अपडेटेड पड़ा है हमारे पास. मैं यहाँ से डेटा इंपोर्ट करूंगा कैसे? ये लिंक है, दिस लिंक इज देयर. कॉपी, copy. Yeah, link is also there in your chat box. Done. New source, other source. Go to the last option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th option. Other sources. Other sources. We are doing data engineering, collecting data, cleaning the data. We'll see formulas and functions also, don't worry. Web, web. Web. Did you see a pop-up like this? Right click and paste the link. Right click and paste the link. Make sure the link is proper and correct. If it is not proper, not correct, it will give you an issue or an error. Done. Just let me know if you have done this. I'll by default wait for some time. Click on OK. Click on OK. Alright, see. Now it is connecting to the internet. It is AI powered. It is analyzing the website. Once it has done the analysis, it will take a while. When it has done the analysis, it will try to capture certain data or all the data that is available. Here you go. There are many data that it was able to capture. What I wanted was sovereign state and dependencies by population. Click on this. Here you go. All the data is imported from a website. All the data is imported. You can click here and check the web view. So what it did was it went and captured this data. Table view. Click on table view. And then these things are here. Okay. The आजू बाजू दो चार options है. I will not be covering up all the options here. Time को देखते हुए. But वो options बहुत easy है. Common sense related है. आप try कर सकते हो खुद से. Click on OK. Let this thing import. Refresh. ये देखो import हो गया. Import हो गया. It requires you to have a good internet connectivity. Done. Now this data is not in a proper format. है ना? See, पहले तो ये serial number है ना? Yeah. This this I would like to remove it. डिपेंडेंसी नहीं इसका सिर्फ कंट्री नाम रख दो. Yeah. एक ये हो गया. I maybe don't want this, so remove. I maybe don't want this also. Right. I can do all the different types of cleaning. Done. See the population now here in ABC format, in the text format. I would like to make it in number format. That's also important. Done. Okay. So I did this changes. I did this small changes. So I did some cleaning and all. So now I have this data and I have this data, two data. This sales data, I don't want it now. So let me get rid of this. The first sales data that you have imported, you can get rid of it. Right click and delete it. Done. Okay. Now these are two separate data. Am I right? These are two separate data. I want them to be combined. I want that cookie data should have somewhere population here. Am I right? Based on the country. Am I right? In one table I have all my sales data. In another one I have all my country data. I might want to combine these things. Now how do we do that? There's something called as merge query here at the top. Here at the top. If you can follow my cursor. Here, merge query. Click on merge query. Click on merge query. Done. Let me repeat it again. Select. Okay. You can select this also. You can select foreign. Select cookie sales. Merge query. Now I'm going to merge these two tables. But while you are merging these two tables, वो पूछेगा तुमसे, ओ भाई दोनों को merge करो ठीक है, but दोनों में common क्या है? Country common है. So first select the country. You have to select the country. It should become green here like this. मुझे दोनों का country merge करना है. Select किया. Did you select the country? Next, click here. Other table which you want to use. Souvenir state data. This you want to use. Right? Done. Here also you select country. Yeah, वो दोनों green होना चाहिए. Guys, select this. It should turn green. Click here. Select souvenir states. Click here on the country. This country. You are based on these two criterias. You are merging these two tables. These two data sets I'm merging. How? Based on the country. Once you click on select, uh, it is where. So here the Excel will ask you. What the Excel is going to ask you? Hey, तू है ना विकिपीडिया से कुछ डेटा चोरी कर रहा है. Are you sure this is not an illegal data that you are चोरी? आप क्या बोलोगे? Bro, I swear I can use this thing. I am authorized to use it. विकिपीडिया पे तो फ्री है, ठीक है? So ideally आप किसी का डेटा यूज कर रहे हो तो उससे परमिशन लेनी होती है. ओके. बट अगर किसी ने इंटरनेट पे डाला है, हाँ तो क्यों डाला भाई? डाला है तो हम यूज करेंगे. Ignore privacy levels check. Then click on save. So can I click on save? Are you all with me? Save. Yes. So guys, कुछ लोगों के लिए I'm going fast, कुछ लोगों के लिए I'm going slow. ऐसा हो सकता है, ठीक है? I'll try to bring a balance. I'll try to bring a balance. Done. Here it says 700 rows matched. बहुत बढ़िया, very good, very good. Just click on OK. Once you click on OK, something happened in my cookie sales data. मेरे cookie sales data मेरा लास्ट में एक नया कॉलम आ गया. Did you see? नहीं दिख रहा है तो कुकी सेल्स डेटा पे क्लिक करो. राइट साइड में ये देखो नया कॉलम आ गया. इट हैज बिकम ग्रीन. कैन यू सी दिस? दिस डज नॉट एग्जिस्टेड बिफोर. ये पहले नहीं था, अभी आया. इट सेज टेबल 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 टेबल. राइट, दैट मींस व्हाट इट इज ट्राइंग टू टेल यू इज ये पूरा डेटा इसमें आ गया है. बट इसके अंदर तो बहुत सारा डेटा था जो हमें चाहिए भी नहीं था. क्या हमें ये चाहिए? क्या हमें डेट चाहिए? क्या हमें सीरियल नंबर चाहिए? डू वी वांट ऑल दीस थिंग्स गाइस? डू यू वांट ऑल दीस थिंग्स? Yes, no, no, we don't want it. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna click here. Where I'm gonna click here? I'm gonna click here in this small Chodusa button. This small cute button here. I'm gonna click on it. Right, I'm gonna click on it. Once I click on it, it will ask me which column do you wanna use. So guys, OIC. आपके पास अगर OIC है तो can you tell me which column should I use? आपको बोला इसमें से कुछ पर्टिकुलर चाहिए तो वो भी रख सकते हो. पूरा चाहिए पूरा भी रख सकते हो. हमें क्या चाहिए? पॉपुलेशन चाहिए ना बस. मतलब फक्त पॉपुलेशन पाहिजे भाऊ. Right? I only need population. I don't need anything else. So I'll just select population and I'll do an OK. Can I do an OK? Yeah, are you all with me? Yes. Yes. Now can you see here, my dear friends? Right? Different countries and their population data is already here. Different countries and their population data is here. Some of the values are same. You know why? Because this is one data only. France, 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 France. Okay, now can I study कि यार फ्रांस का पॉपुलेशन तो इतना है और फ्रांस का टोटल यूनिट सोल्ड तो इतना है, मतलब मतलब इतना ज्यादा पॉपुलेशन और यूनिट सोल्ड तो बस इतना ही है। तो कैन आई से कुछ तो गड़बड़ है दया? कैन आई से दिस नाउ दया, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है ना? आई कैन से now I have merged this. Now can I go ahead and also import my competitors data? Can I go ahead and import government data? Can I go ahead and import my previous year sales data? Can I go ahead and import last 10 years of sales data? Can I go ahead and import weather data also? Because that is also important. See, डीमार्ट का सेल्स बढ़ेगा नहीं बढ़ेगा वेदर पे डिपेंड करता है दोस्त, राइट? इसीलिए डीमार्ट वेदर स्पेसिफिक चीजें रखते हैं या फिर फेस्टिवल स्पेसिफिक चीजें वो डालते हैं। दिवाली होगा तो यू विल सी व्हेन यू गो टू डीमार्ट पूरा शेल्फ बदल देते हैं वो लोग, देखा है आपने? So Indian festival data, Indian weather forecast data, for just taking one simple decision nowadays in any organization, we study so much of data. Now, is this clear how to import data? I can reverse the column को row कर सकता हूँ, row को column कर सकता हूँ, number of counts add कर सकता हूँ. I can do many things here. Now my data is done. I'm happy with my data. I've collected all my data. I've combined them, cleaned them, formatted them, changed their data types, split them into parts. I can split them also into parts. And I'm happy now. I'm happy now. So can I now go ahead and load this data into my Excel sheet? Now this is called as close and load. Close and load. Running in the background all the data, getting the data, external data, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no data. That was this population data. This data is which we imported from Government of India website. Allow it some time. It is extracting all the data. Give it some time, guys. Depending upon how Amir and Garib you are, yeah, it will take some time. If you have high internet speed, 100 GB, 150 GB, 4 GB RAM, 8 GB RAM, 16 GB RAM, तो जितने अमीर हो गरीब हो उसके हिसाब से फास्ट काम करेगा. Alright. Okay. Anyone having more than 16 GB RAM? Here. Yeah, here. Cookie says data is here. Country. Yeah. Maybe I don't want date. Here is the population. Done. This is how I collect data from various different sources. Okay. All right. Learn something new. Did you guys learn something new? A quick feedback. Interesting enough.
So, can you please repeat this one again?
So now I'm happy with the data I've collected from many sources. Abhi, I can collect many more data like this, following the same step. Whether it is from a website, whether it's from a government agencies, I can clear it in any way I want. I showed you the options. Once I'm happy that this is the data I want to work on now. अभी तो सिर्फ डेटा कलेक्शन हो रहा था ना और क्लीनिंग हो रही थी, राइट? कलेक्ट हो गया, क्लीन हो गया, अब मुझे उस पर वर्क भी करना है, मुझे उस पर एनालिसिस करनी है, तो वो डेटा मुझे लोड करना पड़ेगा. फॉर दैट on the left hand side top button was there, load and close, right? Did you do that, load and close? Yeah, load and close किया आपने, टॉप पे था पावर क्वेरी में, लोड एंड क्लोज ऑन द लेफ्ट टॉप. जब आप लोड एंड क्लोज करेंगे तो वो डेटा आपका जो एक्सेल शीट है ना, उस एक्सेल शीट में इधर एक नीचे एक शीट में आ जाएगा, राइट? एक्सेल शीट कैन हैव मल्टीपल शीट्स लाइक दिस. यहाँ पे आ जाएगा कुकी सेल्स रेट. So if you see the data that you have imported, it had two tables. कुकी सेल्स वाला टेबल था और सोविनियर स्टेट वाला टेबल था. तो सोविनियर स्टेट वाले टेबल में ये डेटा था, ये आ गया सामने हमारे पास. कुकी सेल्स डेटा हमने मर्ज किया था. So it had all the previous data plus it also had the sales data that we have merged from this data based on a criteria. So now I have the data with me on my Excel sheet, which I have collected and cleaned. Now what will I do? I will analyze it. Now I will use various functions and formulas and I'll start working on this data. Now I have my data. Like this, my dear friends, you can collect data from hundreds of places based on your company requirement. My company wants to study weather report, data report, population report, whichever is applicable for my organization. इसको बोलते हैं डेटा पॉइंट्स. फिर हम उसे इंपोर्ट करेंगे जैसे अभी हमने किया. फिर हम देखेंगे प्रॉपरली इंपोर्ट हुआ है नहीं हुआ है, उसको फॉर्मेट सही करेंगे, उसको क्लीन करेंगे, हम स्प्लिट करेंगे, डेटा टाइप फिक्स करेंगे, क्योंकि हम जहां से इंपोर्ट कर रहे हैं जरूरी नहीं है वो एकदम रेडी इंपोर्टेबल, मिसिंग डेटा भी हो सकता है उसमें. वो सब हम फिक्स करेंगे. फिक्स करने के बाद 2-3 डेटा हमें कंबाइन करना है. आई वांट टू मर्ज 2 to 3 डेटा बेस्ड ऑन सर्टेन कॉमन पैरामीटर. जैसे यहाँ मैंने कंट्री चाहिए, मुझे मेरे पास सेल्स है, उसका पॉपुलेशन नहीं है. एक दूसरा डेटा है जिसमें कंट्री और पॉपुलेशन नहीं, पॉपुलेशन है बट सेल्स डेटा नहीं है. आई एम मर्जिंग ऑल ऑफ दीस थिंग्स. So this is where it will come, close and load. Is it clear? Then yeah, all right, done. At this stage, what we'll do here is, before I jump on to the second part, will it be all right? We take a quick 5 minutes break. Will I take a quick 5 minutes break? Yeah, I think that would be suffice. That would be great. Let's take a quick 5 minute break, my dear friend. Don't leave the session. Don't go away from the session. We are going to get into different formulas and functions now. Now that we have collected the data, we'll see how to filter the data, add the data, split the data, transport the data, how to work with various text formulas and functions are going to be covered up in the next session. So far, can I have a quick feedback? Uh, how's the session going? Are you enjoying? Are you learning something new? Nice. This is foundation. This is foundation data science. Trust me, guys. You know, ideally people will charge you a bombshell of money for all of these things. Okay. Yeah, if you join a professional course, first of all, they will not tell you so much in depth. They have no idea what's happening in the industry. Okay. And same thing, you'll have to pay a lot of money to learn. And we'll take it slowly, we'll take it to advanced. Okay. All right. Um, guys, what I have also done here is I have created a small group here where I would like to, so because you know this communication taking a lot of time, will it be all right if I create a small group and on this group I'll put all the materials? It will be very easy for you to stay connected and possibly get all the updates for this training program, right? And then we have also formed many other programs. Will that be all right? because I just received recommendation from someone कि सर फाइल्स नहीं ओपन हो रही है, नहीं मिल रहा है ना. चलो, I will do that. Will do that because this is just a beginning. ये 6 घंटा सिर्फ beginning है. We are going to come up with more amazing trainings for all of you. Yeah? जी जी बिल्कुल. Somebody said सर ऑफलाइन होता तो और मजा आता. शायद मजा आता, बट ऑनलाइन के अपने बेनिफिट्स है ना. ऑनलाइन हम 100-200 पीपल ज्वाइन हो पा रहे हैं, और इतनी बारिश में रेड अलर्ट है आज मुंबई में, तो भी हम चीजें सीख पा रहे हैं, राइट. एंड ऑफलाइन अरेंज करने में बहुत टाइम लग जाता है. ऑनलाइन इज सो इजी एंड कन्वीनियंट, बट if possible I'll catch you up guys offline also. Plan kar. A quick 5 minutes break guys. Thank you so much. The group link is there in the chat box, right? You can join the group links, and after the break we'll start with the next part. Thank you so much guys. So when the break is over, my screen will be shared again. All right, guys, we'll start. All right, guys, shall we start? Thank you so much, Ishita. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, let's get started. My audio, my screen, and I hope I am also visible. Yeah, I'm also visible. Thank you, guys. Oh, I messed up my hair. All right. Ah, a few people dropped out. So, all right. Now, in a subsequent, so let me set agenda for upcoming sessions. This is using Excel. Now we have many other powerful tools like Power BI, Tableau, which can help you do the similar things. Have you guys heard about it? There are a lot of advanced tools. Power BI, Tableau, yeah, machine learning, natural language processing, Python libraries, Panda, NumPy. There are many things, and yeah, I'm planning all those things for you. Okay, I'm planning all those things for you. So it's very important. Number one, you be in touch. You attend all the training sessions. It's only for those who are interested, right, and who show certain level of dedications. All right, this is for those who really want to do something better with their life. All right. A quick overview of few settings that you need to do in your Excel. Next part, guys. Next part. डेटा कलेक्ट करना आ गया ना अभी. अभी कहीं से भी डेटा कलेक्ट कर सकते हो ना. एसक्यूएल से डेटा कलेक्ट कर सकते हो. Oracle से कर सकते हो. अब ऑप्शन एक्सप्लोर कर लो. नाउ दैट आई हैव ट्रेन्ड यू फॉर 3 to 4 डिफरेंट टाइप्स. और भी टाइप्स देख सकते हैं, बट आगे भी तो बढ़ना है. वो सब चीजें आप एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हो. So I'm gonna cover up almost 70% of how you can use a particular option. 30% if I'm not covering it up, that means it is for your self assessment or your self exploration. So कुछ चीजें explore भी करो आप. Okay. Few settings which are very important. Number one, click on more, click on option. Again, click on files, click on more, click on options. Again, click on files, click on more, click on options. Right? Okay. Now here, scroll down. You have 2 to 3 settings. Number one, privacy setting. Are you able to find it? Click on that. Done. Can you see turn on optional connected experience? Click on turn on connected experiences. Did you guys found this option? Please turn it on. You want to use AI with Excel? Please turn it on. Advanced options will only be enabled if you turn it on. Yeah, click on OK. Click on OK. Done. All right. That's number one. There are a few more settings that we need to change when you really want to use Excel in a powerful way. I'll tell you when and where required. I will not do it right away. When and where required, I'll tell you. Will that be all right? Okay. So, Excel has 7 to 8 categories of formulas. Excel have 7 to 8 categories of formulas. What all these categories are there? Let me tell you. Here. Number one thing that we'll be focusing on is text. See, most of the time your data is in text format, isn't it? Text format means name, number, currency, simple characters, ABCD. It's in text format. How to play with text? This is also the part of data cleaning. How you can clean the data, put it into a required format. Okay, so I can clean the format, I can include a code, I can add two characters, I can remove or split two characters, I can find exactly what's happening, I can find the length of it, lift split, right split, find and replace, converting into a proper case, sentence case, right? Repeating a particular character X number of times, searching a particular character, right? Joining to text. There are many such formulas which are specifically to manipulate text. ये क्या करने के लिए भाई? डेटा टेक्स्ट फॉर्मेट में रहता है ना, तो कई बार वो फॉर्मेट है वो सही नहीं रहता है, तो टेक्स्ट के साथ खेलने के लिए हमारे पास टेक्स्ट फॉर्मुलाज है। ये अभी हम आज देखेंगे। हमारे पास कुछ लॉजिकल चीजें भी रहती है। कई बार एक फॉर्मूले से काम नहीं बनता, दो तीन फॉर्मूले लॉजिक लगाना पड़ता है। जैसे कि द पर्सन शुड बी 18 years old and should be male, एंड तो ही उसको मेन फुटबॉल टीम में एंट्री अलाउ होगी, मेन फुटबॉल टीम में एंट्री अलाउ होगी। अभी ये ऐसा एंड और ये सारे लॉजिकल चीजें होती हैं, या तो दोनों साथ में रहेंगे या तो दोनों में से कोई एक क्राइटेरिया होना चाहिए। आइदर ही शुड बी 10th पास और ही शुड बी 15 years एंड अबव, और ये सारे कंडीशंस को बोलते हैं लॉजिकल कंडीशंस। डे टू डे लाइफ में जिससे आप डालते हैं लॉजिकल कंडीशंस। या थैंक यू आदित्य फॉर शेयरिंग योर स्क्रीन। Okay. Let me reshare my screen. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guys, just let me know if my screen is visible to all of you.
Sir,
Now is it visible? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, logical type of formulas. We'll use it. First, just have an overview. There are a lot of formulas that will help you manipulate date. So if you only want to find out hour out of a date, or you only want to remove month, there is a date, you just want to find out which month it is. Month formula. Network days, that means number of working days. So usually working days are Monday to Friday. So if you use this formula, it will remove Saturdays and Sundays. Okay, which how many number of months were there, how many number of days were there. Okay, so all these things, different types of formulas are there, which we'll see. You want to search, look up and reference. This is very important. You want to search a particular value in a given table or in a given range of value. H lookup, V lookup, finding an exact match, finding number of columns, number of rows, right? These are all search and reference based formulas. As an analyst, I would require to search a lot of things. Okay, this is one. Now there are certain specific formulas. If you are from commerce, anybody from commerce here? Anybody from commerce? No? Commerce, economics, or stats maybe? Anyone? All right. All right. So if you go into banking and finance based companies, which are hiring a lot of IT and CS people and they pay you tons of money. Okay. Banking and finance companies, right? Deloitte, JP Morgan, or financial analyst companies, and they are paying tons of money. And they'll be using a lot of financial formulas. Future value. Don't worry, I'll tell you what is future value. Right? Rate. This is rate. What is my principal value? Simple interest, compound interest. Have you guys heard of? Of course. Simple interest, compound interest, EMI options, how to find out EMI options. Yeah, all those things can be done in this. And there are many other options. Okay, many other options, which we'll see. This will be on day 2. Tomorrow we'll see. Maths and trigonometric functions we'll see. Okay, for a data scientist, this is important. Start. Yes.
So can we have 15 minutes break, please?
I'm sorry, I'm not able to understand your question. Can you type it in the chat box and let me know? Okay. I think we lost the connection with our friend. Statistical functions. Now this is where we do all the magic. Forecasting. Right? So there are many different types of formulas. Can you see forecast? Forecasting. Forecasting, different types of forecasting. Yeah. Many amazing formulas, guys. How to run a company using simple Excel. All right. 15 minutes break, but we just had a 10 minutes break, didn't we? We just came from a break, guys. Hmm. Yeah. I'm so sorry. We just came from. Am I right? Did I announce a break at 3:55? And then we had it. Yeah, we did. We did. Okay. All right. So these formulas you should be aware of, and then there are certain other important features. So let's start with the text formulas. Why text formulas? Because we are still trying to understand how to become a data engineer. Data engineer have collected, right, cleaned it. Now I'm also supposed to format it, isn't it? I'm supposed to format it. So let's do the formatting. Number one, you can do simple maths. Add, subtract, delete. For this is the formula bar. This here is called as formula bar. Here you write is equals to. After is equals to, you can write down any formula. If you don't write down is equals to, it will simply type things for you. And this is not a formula. If you want to use a formula, is equals to, and then you write down the formula. Each of this is called as cell. It's called as cell. Each value, right? This is called as cell. This highlighted one. This is called as row. 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 This is called as column. Right? Column A, column B, column C. So if I say this is the cell, so this is D2. Is this clear? If I say this cell, this is D2. D2. Right? Clear? D2. Row, cells, columns. D2. Done. Simple thing. Now what I'm going to do here is simple plus, minus, multiply, divide. Very quickly. Select the cell. Say OK. Sum. This is a formula sum. And then select this range. And then hit enter. We just added all of these things. Now this is using formulas. Right? I have used this function called as sum function. I can do the same sum manually also. How? Is equals to D2, or this is D4, D4 plus D5 plus D6 plus D7. Enter. Same thing in two different ways. I hope now you can see much better. Okay, this Excel sheet is already shared with you. So may I request you to please open up this Excel sheet and start working on it. This Excel sheet is already shared with you. Yes, gentlemen. This is 01 basics. Please open it up. It's already there in the chat box on the Google Drive. If not, what I'm going to quickly do here is the group that we have formed, we'll put it into that group also so that you can easily download it from there. So we'll put you in the group. All right, so let me just put it very quickly. Allow me 10 seconds, my dear friends. I'll quickly put the file in the group as well. With 10 more seconds. Yeah, the file should be there in your group in 10 0. It's there in the group as well. All right. So what I'll do is I'll directly share the files with you in the group. Okay. Yeah, the link to the group is there in your chat box. Done. So I can do add, minus, plus, divide like this very easily. Or I can also use some inbuilt functions like sum, which can help me do the sum in the same way. Okay. Done. Very basic things. Now there are two things which are very important whenever there is a simple type of a text that you have. Either you have to join two text or you have to split two text. This is one of the most important and the most repeated thing that you will have to do. Suppose my name is Ajit. This is Vishwakarma. Okay. I have to join these two texts. How will I do it? Is equals to formula is concat. It means join any number of range of text. Concat, select this value, comma, select this value. It will join it. I also have something called as text join. Text join. Text join. So while you are joining the two text, it is asking me what should be your separator or something we call it as delimiter, just to sound cool. So my delimiter has to be space. Okay, one important thing that I want to discuss with my friends here, whenever in the formula, if you are putting any kind of characters, अगर फॉर्मूला में अगर आप स्पेस डाल रहे हो या कुछ एबीसी लिख रहे हो या कुछ भी कैरेक्टर लिख रहे हो ना, तो प्लीज उसको दो कोट्स के अंदर ही लिखो. क्यों? अगर आप ऐसा नहीं करोगे तो क्या ये एआई एनेबल्ड है ना, इट्स ऑलमोस्ट परफेक्ट बट देयर आर सम प्रॉब्लम्स. उसको ऐसा लगेगा कि ये कोई नए टाइप का फॉर्मूला है. उसको बताना पड़ता है कि ये कोई फॉर्मूला नहीं है, बस सीक्वेंस ऑफ कैरेक्टर है जो मुझे ऐड करना है. तो इफ यू आर एडिंग एनी कैरेक्टर्स इन द फॉर्मूला, पुट इट इन कोट्स. तो मैंने ये डाल दिया, इसमें स्पेस डाल दिया, कॉमा. अगर सपोज मैं बोल रहा हूँ फर्स्ट सेल है जिसमें अजित लिखा है, सेकंड सेल में कोई वैल्यू नहीं है, एम्प्टी है, और मैं एम्प्टी को ज्वाइन करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, तो इट इज आस्किंग मी डू यू वांट टू इग्नोर एम्प्टी सेल्स. ऑफ कोर्स आई वांट टू इग्नोर एम्प्टी सेल्स. ट्रू या फॉल्स, कॉमा. नाउ यू कैन ऐड एज मेनी सीरीज ऑफ टेक्स्ट. वो सबको ज्वाइन करके दे दे, 10 भी होगा 10 ज्वाइन करके दे. तो हमारे पास 10 तो नहीं है भाई, 2 है। पहला ये सेल, दूसरा ये ब्रैकेट क्लोज। प्लीज मेक श्योर जितने ब्रैकेट ओपन कर रहे हो उतने ब्रैकेट क्लोज भी होने चाहिए, otherwise it will give you an error. There are many types of error that come in an Excel sheet. How to handle error? Tomorrow. Enter. Same thing achieved by text join. भाई इसे प्रैक्टिस कर लो. If you have any doubts or you are stuck or you are not able to perform it, just ask me, I'll help you. Right? 60 seconds. Can you please? So देखो ये सेपरेटर है. सेपरेटर में मैं कुछ भी लिख सकता हूँ. डिलिमिटर. I can write down and. तो यहाँ पे and आ जाएगा लिख कर. यहाँ मैं जो भी डालूंगा ना वही चीज यहाँ टाइप होके आ जाएगी. अजित एंड विश्वा. तो मुझे सिर्फ स्पेस चाहिए ना, तो मैंने सिर्फ स्पेस डाला. कोट्स में डालना जरूरी है. सपोज मैं कोट्स में नहीं डालूंगा तो वो इग्नोर कर देगा उसको. इग्नोर, इसमें एक स्पेस डाल देना. Did you understood the concept of quotes? Done? All right. 60 seconds. Please practice it. If you have any doubts or you have any concerns or you are not able to perform it, please let me know. Done?
So can you show again how to select a cell?
Yeah. So suppose this is the formula. Okay. You are typing a formula here like this. Yeah. You are typing the formula here like this. So first is equals to. Okay. Is equals to. Now suppose I am saying concat. After is equals to, you write down concat. By default Excel will match the formulas and try to search it for you. कि देखो concat नाम का एक फॉर्मूला है, इसमें से देख लो. इसको आप सेलेक्ट कर लो. फॉर्मूला के अंदर मल्टीपल ऑप्शंस रहते हैं. ऑप्शंस आपको पता रहना चाहिए. नहीं भी पता है तो यहाँ नीचे सजेशंस में वो बताता है. इट ऑल्सो टेल्स यू इन द सजेशन कि फॉर्मूला में वो क्या इनपुट एक्सेप्ट कर रहा है. जो फॉर्मेट एक्सेप्ट करेगा वही फॉर्मेट में आपको डेटा, उसको वो फॉर्मूला देना पड़ेगा. जस्ट लाइक हाउ यू सॉल्व मैथ्स ना. a प्लस बी होल स्क्वायर है तो नीचे a के बदले a लिखोगे प्लस और b होल स्क्वायर काइंड ऑफ थिंग. सो नाउ हियर इट सेज टेक्स्ट 1. आपको क्या ऐड करना है? पहला टेक्स्ट डालो. तो आई कैन डू टू थिंग्स. या तो मैं यहाँ पे डायरेक्टली लिखूं अजित, कोट्स में लिखना पड़ेगा. अगर मैं सिर्फ अजित लिख दूंगा ना, क्या होगा पता है? एक्सेल को लगेगा कि अजित नाम का कोई फॉर्मूला है, जो कि ऐसा है नहीं. So I have to write down in quotes. Right? So this is one way. Text 1, comma, text 2. देखो ये दो ऐड होगा. इनके बीच में स्पेस नहीं है, तो स्पेस कैसे डालूंगा? बीच में और एक टेक्स्ट ले लेता हूं मैं, जो कि एक एम्प्टी स्पेस है. I'm basically combining three things: Ajit and one empty space and Vishwakarma. This is one way where I'm directly putting things. Now second way is ये values एक सेल में ऑलरेडी है और यहाँ से वो values यूज करके आपको कंबाइन करना है. Right? So how do we do it? Now this will answer your question. Is equals to concatenation. ये मेरा पहला टेक्स्ट है ना, तो इसको क्लिक कर लो. Click on it. It will automatically catch up column C, row number 27. Or else you can eyeball it also. आंख से भी डाल सकते हो. अरे C कॉलम है ना, तो C और ये कौन सा है? 27 पे है ना ये, तो ये C27 है. आप टाइप भी कर सकते हो, बट टाइपिंग इज सो ट्रबलिंग और सो मेहनत वाला काम. क्लिक ऑन इट. टेक्स्ट 1 C7. तो C7 की वैल्यू वो अपने आप ले लेगा. कॉमा, ये D27 है, या तो D27 टाइप कर दो या क्लिक करो, वो अपने आप D27 ले लेगा. दो ही वैल्यूज ऐड करनी है. हाँ, दो ही करनी है. आप पूरा सीक्वेंस 10-20 वैल्यूज भी ऐड कर सकते हो. अभी इसमें प्रॉब्लम है ना, क्या प्रॉब्लम है? देखो वो ऐड हो गया. कॉनकैट की एक अच्छी बात ये होती है कि वो दो कैरेक्टर्स के बीच में स्पेस अपने आप ऐड करता है. नाउ वी आल्सो हैव समथिंग कॉल्ड एज टेक्स्ट ज्वाइन. Concatenates a list using a delimiter. Delimiter पता है आपको मैंने. It's a simple term, separator. Concatenation में you do not have the liberty to select which is the separator. मेरे को ये ऐसा लिखना होगा अजित कॉमा विश्वकर्मा, तो कैसे लिखूंगा? मैनुअली लिखना पड़ता है ना, राइट? तो देखो तीन ऑप्शंस हो गए. एक तो ये मैनुअली डाला मैंने, राइट? मैनुअली डाल रहा हूँ या डायरेक्टली आ रहा है. अब टेक्स्ट ज्वाइन आपको लिबर्टी देता है टू सेलेक्ट योर डिलिमिटर. लेट मी सेलेक्ट योर टेक्स्ट ज्वाइन डिलिमिटर. क्या डिलिमिटर चाहिए आपको? कॉमा चाहिए, आपको डॉट चाहिए, डॉट लगा सकते हो आप, डॉट लगा सकते हो. चलो अगेन कोट्स में ही डालना पड़ेगा. सेकंड बोल रहा है कि सपोज जो भी टेक्स्ट आप सेलेक्ट करने वाले हो उसमें से कोई एक टेक्स्ट एम्प्टी होगा. इमेजिन विश्वकर्मा की जगह एम्प्टी है, कुछ नहीं है वैल्यू. तो इट इज आस्किंग इन केस टेक्स्ट that you are trying to join और उसमें कोई एक में एम्प्टी वैल्यू है, मतलब कुछ नहीं है, तो क्या उसको इग्नोर करना है या उसको ऐड करना ही करना है? What makes sense? It makes sense, ignore it. If there is anything empty, please ignore it. You may choose not to ignore it also. So true और false करके लेता है वैल्यू. Ignore empty, true. ये देखो ये सजेशन है नीचे फॉर्मूला में क्या क्या पैरामीटर्स एक्सेप्ट करता है. सो ये फॉर्मूला ऐसा ही रहेगा. क्यों? एक्सेल ऐसे ही एक्सेप्ट करेगा कमांड. एक्सेल प्रोग्राम किया होगा, किसी ने कोड किया होगा, तो एक्सेल हैज बीन बिल्ड लाइक दिस कि वो ऐसे ही एक्सेप्ट करेगा. तो तुम्हें एक्सेल के हिसाब से ही उसको ऑप्शंस देने पड़ेंगे सारे. राइट? क्लियर? इज द इग्नोर एम्प्टी आइडिया क्लियर? सपोज यहाँ विश्वकर्मा के बदले कुछ नहीं लिखा होता, सिर्फ अजित, और मैं ऐड कर रहा हूँ अजित प्लस एम्प्टी, नथिंग देयर. तो इट इज आस्किंग मी इग्नोर करना है एम्प्टी सेल्स या नहीं इग्नोर करना है. I want to ignore it. If you don't want to ignore it, write down false. Okay, first option is delimiter, second option is ignore if empty. Then it is asking बाकी text डाल दो 1 2 3 4 5 कितने भी text join करने, any number of cells you can join to it. Here I have 2 only. चलो 3 करके देख लेते हैं. ठीक है, 3 कर लेते हैं. Come here, अजित, कॉमा डालना पड़ेगा नेक्स्ट वैल्यू के लिए. ओके, अजित के बाद लेट्स टेक वन एम्प्टी स्पेस. ये एम्प्टी है ना, एम्प्टी ले लिया. सेकंड कॉमा और एक एम्प्टी ले लेते हैं, कॉमा, देन वी टेक विश्वकर्मा D7. Done. This you can type manually also, or you can simply click on the cell. Close it. इतने ब्रैकेट्स ओपन होंगे, क्लोज भी होना चाहिए. Press enter. Can you see dot 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 3 dots have come? Why? Because my separator is dot. For every empty space एक डॉट उसने डाल दिया. For every empty space एक डॉट उसने डाल दिया. अजित, फिर स्पेस, फिर एक डॉट, फिर अजित डॉट, फिर एक स्पेस, फिर एक डॉट, फिर एक एम्प्टी स्पेस, फिर एक डॉट, फिर विश्वकर्मा. कैन यू सी 3 डॉट्स? कैन यू सी 3 डॉट्स? सपोज मैं यहाँ पे फॉल्स करता, ट्रू करता कि इग्नोर कर दो एम्प्टी, तो देखो वो जो दो बीच में ब्लैंक आए थे ना, वो इग्नोर कर देता हूँ और एक ही डॉट आता. डॉट क्यों आया? बिकॉज मैंने सेपरेटर ये डाला. नाउ यू अंडरस्टूड ट्रू एंड फॉल्स का क्या इंपॉर्टेंस है, राइट? सेपरेटर व्हाट एवर यू वांट. डन? ऑलराइट. टेक्स्ट ज्वाइन किया हूँ from 3 different ways. How to split a text? How to split a text? There are 2 ways of splitting up a text. Number 1, जैसे ये रहा, जैसे ये रहा, text combined है, Nancy, Smith, so and so. Now I want to split it up. मुझे इसको ना split करना है. So number 1 is there is a direct option. Go to data. Can you go to data? Yeah, can you go to data? Go to data. Now select this cell. See, I'm on sheet number 3. If you are not clear मैं कहाँ काम कर रहा हूँ, 01 Excel Basics download किया आपने? I hope yes. I've also sent in the chat box. If you are not there in the chat group, the link to the chat group is there in the chat box. You can come here. Thereafter, split 3, sheet number 3. Here is the data which is readily available. Click on it. Go to text to column. Again, select the data, select the cell, go to data, text to column. Come here. It is asking what is the separator using which you want to split it. So join करते time it was asking you for the delimiter, right? Join करते time पूछ रहा था ना भाई कैसे separate करना है तो data. तो split करते time भी पूछेगा ना कि based on what delimiter, space, comma you want to split it. So here what is my delimiter? Anyone? What is my delimiter जिसके basis पे मैं इसको split कर दूँगा? Comma. Wonderful. So I will click on next. I'll click on next. I will select comma here. If it is a space, I can use space. If it is a tab, I can use tab, semicolon, or any other symbol or any other separator is there, I can do it. Comma. Next. Split होने के बाद जो डेटा आएगा उसका फॉर्मेट क्या होना चाहिए? डेटा टाइप, नंबर होना चाहिए, डेट होना चाहिए या जनरल होना चाहिए? So I'll write down general or maybe I'll just write down text. General will do for me. नंबर होता तो नंबर लिख देता. डेस्टिनेशन कहाँ है उसका? Where is the destination? All right. This is the destination. Finish. Destination मैंने change किया. Finish. Can you see? Split हो गया वो. Done. 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 All right. Split हो गया. This is one way of splitting it. Another way of splitting it by using a function called as left. I can split my data from left hand side. ये सब data engineer का काम है. Those who are wondering ये कहाँ काम आएगा? Data engineer will have to do all of these things to put the data in a correct format. And he should be an expert into, or she should be an expert into this. Those who are thinking क्या करूँगा मैं इसमें? This is what as a data scientist you will do, and there are many other tools like this. There are many other tools like this. Left will split the data from left side. Okay, so first I will select which data I want to split. text. This data I want to split. All right, comma. How many characters from left I want to split? How many characters from left I want to split? So here I only want Andy. So how many characters is this? Wakati, Randu, Mudu, Nalgu. Right? Four. Four. Four characters. So you have to give number of characters you want from the left. So you'll type 4 here. Andy. Done. Right? Okay. Now here I want company name, which is there. So the data is in a format first name, last name, and company name. It's not in the correct format. I have to put it in correct format. Now I want company name. So I have something called as right split from back. This is the characters, yeah, comma. How many number of characters we want from the left? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 बस just 12, just 12 characters. Okay, so what we'll do here is we'll put 12 characters. Done. This missed 13 characters. So is the concept of left and right clear? Is the concept of left and right clear? Hmm? All right. All right. Is my screen visible to everyone? Is my screen visible? Now you know. See, now what will happen here is, suppose you want to repeat this same formula and apply it to all these data. All you need to do here is click on the cell, and at the very bottom there is a small dot. Here you will see a small dot. Right here you will see a small green dot. So you can select this and drag it like this. You have to click on this and drag it. Whatever formula that was applied here to this cell, same formula will apply to this, same formula will apply to this, same formula will apply to this. Now can you see that is giving me inconsistent result? Here it was saying split from left 4 characters. Here it should be 3 characters. Here it should be 6 characters. I cannot use the same formula everywhere. Am I right? And that's not a smart way of doing things, right? Will you write formulas for, suppose if you got 10 lakh data, will you write formula for 10 lakh data like this? No, right? So I want to develop a smart formula which should automatically split from all the commas which are here. Am I right? All the commas which are there. Correct? Yes. So I'm going to use formula within a formula. Let's split. Let me select the text which I want to split, comma. Now this option accept number of characters, right? Now I want that number of characters should come dynamically. I should not type it 3, 4, 8, 6 characters. It should automatically scan where is my comma and the comma is on which position and split it from there. This is what you want to do, right? Am I right, guys? Should automatically find where the comma is and from there you split it. So I have to find. There is a function called as find. Find. Number one, find. First of all, in what text do I want to find? So you have to select the full text where you have to search. So again, you have to select this cell. First is, what do you want to find? I want to find comma. Am I right? I want to find comma. So within the form, within the function, I'm using one more function. I want to find comma. So please put comma in quotes. Then next part of the formula. Within which text? Within this text. So you select this. And then close this. And again close it. Because one bracket will only close this bracket. So I want one more bracket to close my first bracket. See what is the find is doing. Find is searching a particular character. So in this case, comma I am searching in this string that I have. So what find does is, once it found comma, once it is able to search comma, it will give its position. It will give its position. So it is on fourth position. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will return 4. This particular formula will give you 4 as a result. Right? Now that 4 will get substituted in left C34 comma 4. Okay, so this 4, instead of hard coding it, I am finding it using the find function. What I'm finding, comma I'm finding, and I'm returning. Is it clear, guys? Shall I run this? Shall I run this? Yeah. Now do you see there is some problem? What is the problem? There is a logical problem here. Logical problem is, so say if you see this case, 1, J is on first position, A is on second position, N is on third position, and comma is on fourth position. Correct? Comma is on fourth position. So find function will always return 4. But where do I have to split? I have to split every time from one position before the comma. Am I right? Every time I have to split one position before the comma. Correct? So I'll go ahead and I'll fix this formula, and I'll put a simple -1 here. Now can you see a proper split? Now if I repeat this formula, drag and drop, can you see proper first name coming? Find comma -1, because it found comma from that position -1. Okay. So the way Excel reads is, this is a character sequence. Excel would give it or automatically assign a number which you have to imagine. Imagine karna padega. J is at first position, you imagine it. Second position, third position. Comma is at fourth position. So we don't call as position, because we are CS and IT people, right? We are cool people. So instead of calling first position, second position, third position, what do we call it as? We call it as index. What is its index? First. We could have called it position also, but we will call it as index because we want to sound cool and complex. We want to sound complicated. Index. Done? Is this thing done? All right. Same thing you can do with right. Same thing you can do with right. All right. Now let me give you a task, my dear friend. Same thing you can do right also. Right may you can use the same formula with find. Dynamically it will collect from the left hand side. Now I'm going to give you a small task and I want you to perform it, and I'm going to give you 3 to 4 minutes to do it. I know. Suppose My email ID is, suppose, okay, this is not my email ID, suppose this is my email ID. Can you find out my first name, last name using left formula? Can you find out my first name, last name using formula? Also, also, I want I want you to use the right split formula and remove the email ID extension and return me this at the rate Gmail. Return me at the rate Gmail here using the formula. Using the formula. Can you give me at the rate Gmail here? Yes, a quick task for you. I'll wait for some time. Okay. Suppose, wonderful. Wonderful. This is my name. Can you find out my last name using the formula? Yeah, this is the task, guys. Let me revise the task. This is my name. Give me my last name using right split dynamically, not by the position. Dynamically. Right split, text, comma, find, find dot, find dot in this characters. Can you complete the formula? Find the dot and split it from the left right side and give me my surname. I want you to give me my surname. You'll face some challenge. Not happening. Complete this formula. Fine. And split it from the right side. Just find out my surname from Ajit dot Vishwakarma. Happening, not happening. Are you able to work it out? Yes or no? So it's not just formula. You need OIC also. Yes, guys. Is it working? Yes. No. All right. A quick announcement. We started this session as at 4 2:10, I think, right? So we'll close this as 5:10 only. I request you to be patient about it. All right. This recording will be given to you, provided yeah, you fill up the feedback form and your attendance sheet. All right. So see, this is what is happening. You did -1 also, right? And it's not giving you the appropriate result, right? Is it what happening with you also? Yes. So guys, there is a fundamental logical problem here. What is the problem here? Suppose my character is Ajit Vishwakarma, right? It says Ajit Vishwakarma. Dot is there. Now this dot is fifth from the left hand side. Is it also fifth from the right hand side? Yes or no? This is fifth from the left hand side. Is it also fifth from the right side? No, it is not. But my find formula always work from left side only. So it will tell you, okay, split it from fifth position. -1 if you did, then fourth position. So from right side it will count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it will split from here, which is what is you can see K, R, and A. Right? That's the problem here. The problem is of index. The index does not work from both the ways. Hmm? So my find formula is always return its position from the left side. For this, we have a very simple logical solution. Very simple logical solution. Suppose A, B, C, D, E is there, right? D is on second position. Total number of characters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So if B is on second position from left side, in what position it is from the right side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. Total minus 2 is 3. So B is after the third position. Simple observation. Am I right? Total minus its position from left, whatever the result is, it is after that. Isn't it? Yeah. If it is two more characters, suppose there are two more characters, so 7. 7 minus 2, 5. Two more characters, FG. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After fifth, B is there. Correct? Simple observation, guys. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to append this formula, and what I'm going to do is total characters minus find this. Correct? How do we find out total? There is something called as, there is a formula called as, I'll append this. There is formula called as LEN. LEN will give the total number of characters in this set. So here it is 16 characters. Age Ajit.Vishwakarma is 16 characters. 16 characters. Total length minus the position of dot, minus the position of dot. No need to do -1 here. Why? Because here that adjustment is not required. Total minus from the left side where the position is, that will give my position from the right side. Enter. Done. Amar.Singh. Yeah. Repeat the formula. Done. Any name. Right split. This is the formula. Putting this formula near chat box also. One more new function I have included. Length. Done. Any doubts? Any doubts, guys? No? We're gonna extend this session for 10 minutes because we started 10 minutes late. I hope that is okay with all of you. Is it alright, guys? Do you have your permission to extend the session by 10 minutes? We started no 10 minutes late, plus 10 minutes of break, plus 10 minutes of chit chat. Half an hour went here and there, right? Yeah, but we are on right track. Is this thing done, guys? Do you understood how to split from left, how to split from right, how to join two text? Wonderful. Okay. Next one. Suppose my data is in row and column like this, and I want to put it like this. I want to change the format. I want to switch. How will I switch it? There are two ways. Collect, copy it, select anywhere, right click it. Can you see special paste option? Here can you see transpose? See again, select this data, select this complete data, right click it, copy it, come here on this yellow cell or wherever you want to, right? Right click it. And the fourth option called as transpose option. This you select. See, row became column, column became row. उल्टा कर दिया पूरा. इसका दूसरा shortcut भी है. Right? There is one more shortcut for it. Select everything. Shortcut is Control Alt V. Control Alt V. Okay. Control Alt V. जब आप डालोगे तो वो पूछेगा क्या करना है. Right? Paste value करनी है. Transpose करना है. This is called as transpose. Transpose means changing its orientation. ट्रैवल से ट्रांसपोज करना है, कुछ ऐड करना है, माइनस करना है, तो दिस विल हेल्प मी रीफॉर्मेटिंग एवरीथिंग. ये ट्रांसपोज होगा. कंट्रोल ऑल्ट वी. So this sheet actually has everything for your practice also. Right? Tomorrow after this session, if you have missed out certain part of the session, you can quickly go. All the instruction how to use it is written here. Follow it, practice it here. Data set is there. Plus, those who are here, some people have dropped out. Those who will stay till the end, I will give them a lot of data sheets and a lot of advanced materials using which you can do certain practice. You can submit those practice to me using a particular link where I'll evaluate you, and this journey will go on. This is not stopping at this exit. This journey will go on for months. Okay, more training programs. We will come back with more training programs. Okay, all industry level stuff. All right, done. Transposing done. Another way of doing it is through formulas. Transpose. Transpose. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select this cell is equals to transpose formula, and I will select the array. That means the complete list. For example, this. If I press enter, nothing will happen. See, press enter, nothing happened. Okay, I pressed enter, nothing happened. I have to select this cell, click on transpose, select the complete value, finish it off, click on Control Shift Enter. Control Shift Enter. You will have Vinay. Are you on 01 basics? 01 basics. 1, 2, 3, fourth transpose. Are you here? Fourth sheet transpose. Vinay, have a look. 01 basics.
So we
Click on
have
the cell.
till some.
No, you don't have it. Are you sure, guys?
So got it, sir. I got it. So,
Got it, right? Yeah. You have to move the cell. Okay. You have to move the cell. Transpose. Number four. Number four. See here, you have to press after putting the formula. You have to press Control Shift and then you have to press Enter. Only for transpose. Only for transpose, Enter will not work. Enter button will not work. Control Shift Enter will work. Now, why is that so? Why it has become so complicated? Why only transpose formula will have Control Shift and Enter? Because Excel wants to stop you to mess with your data. गलती से भी कर सकता है ना, एंटर तो गलती से भी दब जाएगा यार. गलती से एंटर दबा दिया, फॉर्मेट चेंज हो गया, गड़बड़ हो जाएगी ना. So बोला, are you really sure you want to change everything? If you are really sure, Control Shift Enter. Three options. Done. Transpose. Now my data is here. Okay, this is my data. As a data engineer, I might have to do 2 to 3 things. मुझे डेटा को कलरिंग करनी पड़ेगी, डेटा को फॉर्मेट करना पड़ेगा अच्छे से. मेरे एनालिस्ट के पास जाने से पहले मुझे उसे प्रॉपर फॉर्मेट में डाल देना होगा, नहीं तो एनालिस्ट बहुत मारेगा. ठीक है. बाय द वे, डेटा इंजीनियर्स आर पेड टन्स ऑफ मनी क्योंकि उनका काम बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी वाला होता है. ओके. मुझे उसको प्रॉपर फॉर्मेट में करना पड़ेगा, मुझे उसे प्रॉपर कलर देना पड़ेगा सो दैट इट इज इजीली अंडरस्टैंडेबल. मुझे उसे प्रॉपर शॉर्टिंग करनी पड़ेगी या उसे प्रॉपरली फिल्टर्स अप्लाई करने पड़ेंगे. आई विल डू दीस स्टेप्स. सो आई क्विकली कवर अप दीस ऑप्शंस. नंबर 1, मेरे पास ये डेटा है, राइट. आई गो टू होम एंड आई कैन sort this data in an alphabetical order. तो सपोज ये रहा, इसे सेलेक्ट किया, ए टू बी के ऑर्डर में शॉर्ट कर दिया, और उल्टा ई पहले आया, ए बाद में आया. आई कैन डू द सॉर्टिंग. यूजुअली डेटा देने से पहले ऑलवेज एडवाइजेबल है उसको प्रॉपर ऑर्डर में आप सॉर्ट कर दो. नाउ यू कैन ऑल्सो अप्लाई कस्टम सॉर्टिंग, मल्टी लेवल सॉर्टिंग. पहले शॉर्ट करो आप, जैसे ये तो 4-5 कॉलम है ना, इमेजिन देयर आर 1000 कॉलम्स. तो पहले आपने बोला आई वांट टू सॉर्ट माय कॉलम सी, दिस वन, फर्स्ट कॉलम डिपार्टमेंट ए टू जेड. फिर ये होने के बाद है ना, ये शॉर्ट होने के बाद मुझे अक्टूबर में सेल्स, अक्टूबर इज माय कॉलम ई. अक्टूबर में बताओ हाईएस्ट टू लोएस्ट. नेक्स्ट स्टेप ऑफ शॉर्टिंग. शॉर्टिंग कुड बी बेस्ड ऑन कॉलम वैल्यूज, कलर, फॉन्ट, किसी पे भी आप शॉर्टिंग कर सकते हो. ऐसे आप कितने भी लेवल्स ऐड करो, कितने भी नहीं, देयर इज अ लिमिट टू दिस. रफली अराउंड 64 कॉलम्स आप शॉर्ट कर सकते हो. तो 2 वेज ऑफ शॉर्टिंग. फर्स्ट, ए टू जी डिपार्टमेंट को ए टू जी में शॉर्ट करो. सेकेंड, अक्टूबर को मैं लार्जेस्ट टू स्मॉलेस्ट कर दूं. ये देखो, सी व्हाट हैपेंड. ए टू बी हुआ, उसमें भी अक्टूबर में हाईएस्ट वैल्यू फर्स्ट, ऐसा आएगा. तो पहले बेकरी हो गई, बेकरी में भी देयर आर 2 सेलिंग्स, 30,000 एंड 25,000. तो 30,000 वाला पहले आएगा, 25,000 वाला बाद में. 2 लेवल्स ऑफ शॉर्ट. क्लियर? Different levels of sorting. Then I can also put filter. ये रहा, सेलेक्ट करो डेटा, फिल्टर डालो. फिल्टर डालोगे तो क्या होगा, यहाँ से मैं किसी एक पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू को फिल्टर आउट कर सकता हूँ. Once your job is done, select this. There is an option called as clear filter. वो क्लियर भी हो जाएगा. तो सिर्फ ब्रेड देखना है तो सिर्फ ब्रेड देख लूंगा मैं. ओके. सिर्फ बेकरी देखनी है, सिर्फ बेकरी देख लूंगा मैं. This is called as filtering. Now I can do formatting of the data. This is important. Every data should be formatted. 5 to 6 types of formatting. Number one, I want to highlight anything based on its value. Suppose any value is greater than 10,000 rupees or maybe say 5,000 rupees. 5,000 rupees के ऊपर कुछ है तो उसको right, और let's say 90,000, ये बड़ा वैल्यू रखो, 90,000 के ऊपर है तो राइट, तो इसमें कहीं ना कहीं कोई ना कोई वैल्यू 90,000 के ऊपर है ही, वो हाईलाइट हो जाए. So highlighting my table based on some values, top 5, top 10, top 100 values, इसको हाईलाइट करो. ओके, हाईलाइट करते टाइम क्या कलर डालना है? येलो डालना है, येलो डालो. टॉप 10, तो देखो इसने टॉप 10 सेल्स वैल्यूज हाईलाइट कर दी, टॉप 10 सेल्स हाईलाइट कर दिया, राइट, ऑटोमेटिकली हाईलाइटिंग. ये कलरिंग इज इंपॉर्टेंट, दैट्स हाउ आई विल नो. डेटा बार, डेटा बार क्या करेगा? देखो ये डेटा बार दिख रहा है वैल्यूज में. लेट मी जस्ट जूम इन अ बिट. कैन यू सी द ग्रीन डेटा बार हियर? So that is telling कि किसका कितना कंट्रीब्यूशन है, कितना किसका कंट्रीब्यूशन. अगेन a smarter way of presenting the data, right? Let me select this again. Icon set, देखो कौन सा इंक्रीज हो रहा है, कौन सा डिक्रीज हो रहा है. गाइस अगर ये ऐसा हैश हैश आ रहा है, मतलब सेल में स्पेस नहीं मिल रही वैल्यू दिखाने के लिए, तो थोड़ा बड़ा कर दो इसको ड्रैग करके ऐसे. अगर हैश 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 आ रहा है तो ये थोड़ा बड़ा कर दो इसको ड्रैग करके, तो इट विल शो यू. डिफरेंट वे ऑफ फॉर्मेटिंग. अभी ये तो कुछ प्री डिटरमाइंड तरीके हैं. आई वांट टू क्रिएट माय ओन रूल. यस, क्लिक ऑन न्यू रूल्स, क्लिक ऑन न्यू रूल्स. Format data based on its value, based on its color, right, based on duplicate value है या नहीं है. तो ये मैं बहुत यूज करता हूँ. ओके, फॉर्मेट डुप्लीकेट वैल्यू, ये कर दूंगा तो कोई भी डुप्लीकेट वैल्यू है तो वो अपने आप हाईलाइट हो जाता है. आई कैन क्रिएट माई ओन कंडीशंस बेस्ड ऑन विच आई कैन फॉर्मेट माई डेटा. बहुत सारे वैल्यूज है, इसे आप प्लीज एक्सप्लोर करें. एंड दीज रूल्स आई कैन क्रिएट. अभी देखो मैंने 5 फॉर्मेट किए ना, जितने भी फॉर्मेटिंग मैंने किए सब यहाँ पे है. I can delete any rule जो मैंने अप्लाई किए, और I can add more and more rules. I can format my data. जितने भी तरीके से मैं फॉर्मेट करूंगा वो सारी लिस्ट यहाँ आएगी, and I can check it whether this is what I want. I can stop some of the formatting, I can remove some of the formatting. Ultimately, data should look very beautifully presented here based on colors. Done? Done? Okay. Now coloring, sorting, formatting, these all are very exhaustive. These all options are very exhaustive. What if I tell you my Excel has got something which is AI enabled, which is called as analytical tables, quick analyze. There is a AI enabled feature called as quick analyze. Now what you need to do here is come to first number 606 tables. Next sheet में आ जाएंगे guys. एक एक करके जा रहा हूँ, next sheet में आ जाएंगे guys, please. Yeah, there are 3 to 4 more formulas and then we are done. आ गए next sheet में. Select this. Once you select it, on the bottom right, can you see something? Quick analyze coming up. Quick analyze coming up. You can click this, or there is a shortcut. Select this, Control Q. Control Q. Right. Now you can format this into any type of table. देखो color है, ये ले, मैंने कर दिया. This. इससे related मुझे totals चाहिए. So I want to find out sum. ये देखो sum add हो गया. Quick analyze. Right. Create a table out of it. I created a table out of it. इसको मैंने formatting कर दिया. जो भी फॉर्मेटिंग चाहिए। तो देखो एक टेबल बन गया, मुझे इसमें से कुछ ग्राफ्स बनाने हैं विच वी विल सी लेटर ऑन। डायरेक्टली ये इसको क्विकली एनालाइज करेगा और एक ग्राफ बना के दे देगा। So if you convert any data into table, you can quickly format it into any format. ऐसे किसी में भी आप कर सकते हो convert just by this option, create charts, have a look at total, average। ठीक है, यहाँ पे देखो आप आ जाओ, ये टोटल के साथ साथ आपको बाकी सारी चीजें बता सकता है। And I can quickly put my data into nice beautiful format. Control Q, Control Q, done, Control Q, sum count नीचे ये सब आ रहा है ना, ये सब आप सब चेंज कर सकते हो। Sum count, percentage, all these things will automatically come up। Table, so convert it into a table, right? इसको मैंने एक टेबल में कन्वर्ट कर दिया। Another way of converting into table is, let me do a control G for all of this। ये रहा, इसको क्लिक किया, insert table, select the data, click on insert, click on table। ये टेबल बन गया। टेबल बनता है तो कलर भी चेंज कर सकते हो, मस्त सुंदर सुंदर कलर्स। Also I can do a quick analysis like this, and I can produce reports, charts, count, average, ये जितना चाहिए ना सब मिल जाएगा। काउंट चाहिए काउंट, एवरेज चाहिए एवरेज, सम चाहिए सम, इसका काउंट चाहिए काउंट ले लो, इसका मुझे सम चाहिए तो मैं सम ले लूंगा, इस डेटा का मुझे मिनिमम वैल्यू चाहिए, मिनिमम वैल्यू मिल जाएगा। So as a data engineer, your job is collect the data, clean the data, put it into a nice table and color it, format it. Done, right? Table and analysis, ये जो analysis वाला पार्ट है ये हमने एक साथ कर लिया। Done guys? Last option and we will close this session. Last option and we'll close this session. So tables done, analysis done. Chartings we will not see today because that is part of my second session. Last option called as data validation, and we will close today's session. Now on any website do you see people have lot of validation ki अरे mobile number के बदले नाम नहीं लिख सकते। The website stops you to put unreasonable data। Websites में होता है ऐसा ना, error आता है ऐसे पंग पंग पंग, correct? होता है नहीं होता है? होता है। थैंक यू सो मच। सो डेटा इंजीनियर का जॉब ये भी है कि भाई गलत डेटा नहीं आना चाहिए, नहीं तो फिर वो डेटा एनालिस्ट बहुत मारेगा। ठीक है, वो बोला ये क्या डेटा है यार, इसमें मोबाइल नंबर लिखा है, मोबाइल नंबर के बदले तुमने नाम लिख के दिया है, राइट? तो इतना मोटा पैकेज उठाते हो, ये काम करके दे रहे हो, ऐसे डांट पड़ेगी। सो आई कैन रिस्ट्रिक्ट व्हाट टाइप ऑफ डेटा इज कमिंग। हाउ कैन आई डू इट? Very simple guys, another 2 to 3 minutes and then we'll wind up today's session. Click on data, come here, there is something called as data validation. Please find the option, click on data, go on data validation. Done? Have you guys done it? Click on it, data validation. Yeah, this is the small icon with a tick mark and a red icon like this icon, data. Now I can restrict any type of a data. Okay. For example, I want to enter a mobile number. So let's say I'm going to quickly tell you 3 to 4 options. Mobile number is there. Now here it should only accept whole number, right? Whole number, minimum value and maximum value. I can set up that also, right? Whole number, ignore blanks. It should not take blanks. All right. Or maybe text, text, and the length of the text should be minimum 10 characters and maximum 12. That's how you do validation, right? Mobile number. Second, click on second tab. Click on second tab. Okay. Enter proper mobile number. Last 2 minutes, guys. Alert message in case somebody is trying to put something that is not required. So I'll put whole number. Okay, let me do this. Whole number. Maybe text. I'll put an error message. Enter proper mobile number. I'll do an OK. Now here, suppose I try to enter an invalid input, it will give me an error, right? And it will ask you to retry. Likewise, I can do all kind of validation using this. Numbers, letters, date, age. I can restrict data. Another beautiful thing here I can do here is list. Suppose I only want you to enter something predetermined. For example, gender. Gender should always be male and female. So I can write down what all values I want by comma separated. List. Click OK. Can you see two values here? Male and female. Data restriction. Data restriction. So this is how I can restrict my data. Right? Wonderful. Then I believe you can perform these tasks. We have completed everything. Charts I'm not covering up today because this is part of tomorrow's session. With that, just wait for 2 minutes. I want you to give you certain assignments and certain important links, and we will close this session in under 2 minutes, guys. Number one, there is a very quick feedback form in the link. It's very important that you fill up those feedback form. Right? Done? Feedback form. Received the feedback form? Okay. I've also shared a group link. That group link is there in the chat box. I'll again send it to you. Just for faster communication. At the end of today's session, I'm going to also share some assignments, some notes, which I expect you to fill it up. Okay. And then I'll see you tomorrow. The sheet on which I was practicing is already shared with you. I'll again share it. There are certain tasks I want you to complete. This recording would be available to you in next half an hour or so. I'll give it to you. It takes some time to compile the recording and give it to you. Please take out some time, practice all of these things. Let's catch up tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit more advanced. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about pivot tables, how to analyze pivot tables, various different graphic options, charting options, how to do visualization, what is the job role of data analyst and business analyst. These two job roles I will discuss in length tomorrow, right? For now, thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's session, and this session was very valuable and meaningful for all of you, right? Uh, Anyone who would like to give a feedback, yeah, verbally, on camera, or maybe on the chat box. How was today's session, guys? Did you enjoy it? Hmm? Did you enjoy it? Practice it. Solve the sheet that I'm giving you. I'll give you more and more things. I'll tell you how much data set I have. You have no idea the amount of data set I have. And I have real life data set. Yeah, I have actual company data set which actual big men MNCs are working on. I'll share those things, right? Obviously, I will not tell you which company it is from. Okay. that will put me in legal trouble. Okay, but I'll share those things with you, right? There are many things that I have to share with you. Chapter wise, I have it chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Intermediate level, advanced level. I have many practice sets that I want to share with you, right? There are a lot of things, right, that is there with you that I'll share. Hmm? There are many things, and trust me, these are the data set I use to train big multinational companies, and I also have their data set which they are using. So if you get a good exposure of these things at this level, slowly we can take it to an advanced level. For some people, few things would be repetitive. If you have learned it on your own, very nice, very good, right? There are many other things which you're not aware of, which will cover it. Thank you so much, guys. With this, we'll close the session. I'm a trainer coach, Projit Vishwakarma, signing off for the day. I hope today's day was interesting and enjoyable. I'll see you again tomorrow at the same time. Stay connected. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe. It's red alert in Mumbai, right? But online, we can learn many things. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Take care.